Alright, honey, I am testing the sound. Do you hear me from beyond the grave?
Yes.
Do you hear me, souls of the innocent?
I hear you just fine. Ooh, woo, scary horse. Here to haunt your nightmares.
Ah, joke's on you, I was already dead. Dun, 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 dun.
The dead was coming from inside the house.
Everyone was already dead.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ever so slightly belated, well, actually technically more belated, because I couldn't do it yesterday because I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
Fifth Patreon stream for the month of March. And before we start, I want to show off the VTubers designs that are right now up on Patreon for vote. I am going to be doing a VTuber to practice my making VTubers so that I am better prepared to do VTuber commissions.
Yeah.
And these are all the little guys that are going up. So if you want to vote on these, because once they're done, I'm either going to be raffling it off or I'm going to be selling them. It depends on the quality. If I don't feel it's up to par, I will just raffle it because I don't want to charge someone for something that's not up to par. But if you want to go, it's as low as $1 a month, and it'll be up on the Patreon for about a week or so. And once the voting's done, I'll start working on one. I'm thinking of doing one or two, so some of these will not get done. So if you want to join the Patreon, links are below. You can also, if you've joined up for 10 or 20, you can get a request stream like we do every weekend. And speaking of that, let's start up now.
Right meow.
Right meow.
Right meow even.
Let's get a new canvas.
Yay.
Oh, wait, I do have a new thing, everybody. I forgot. You know I was sick because I wasn't able to show my new face. I have a new talkie face.
It's a goblin face. When she makes that sound.
I've been meaning to make it for a while.
As you all know.
I had a sticky note literally on here waiting for me to do it.
Villain arcs be like...
No, villain arcs be like... this face, and then the evil face. And they're like, I'm so glad I didn't have to hold that face anymore.
Hey, you...
Did I do the thing Doom talked about?
Probably.
What did Doom talk about?
Probably doing a goblin face.
Oh yeah, I fixed the eyebrows.
Oh.
As you can see, there is but one eyebrow now.
Hey.
They are one long eyebrow.
Ah, I see. One...
Because I only have one eyeball.
One is the loneliest eyebrow that you'll ever see.
I only have one monobrow. Because is it a monobrow if I only have one eye? Because in my other ones, I don't have a lot that have eyebrows, but I do only have one eyebrow in most of them.
To give me a sad...
This one doesn't have any eyebrows.
Drunk.
Drunk. No, my glasses are correct. You need both of those. You need both lenses. That's how glasses work. You need each lens, obviously.
Take a drink. Take a drink.
You don't tell me what
drink.
to do!
Yes, but Doom does.
Yeah, okay. I don't really have much of a drink right now.
I'll refill it. I got you, sugar bits.
Why would he redeem drink twice?
To make you suffer.
Also, I thought we had a cooldown timer on that, but apparently not.
No, I'm just supposed to... See, Doom's determined to make me have to pee more. Stop it, Doom!
Doom, I'm refilling it.
Stop it!
Apparently I need to go check. I thought that would have a cooldown on it.
He makes me want to pee so he can see the cute little, like, back message we have. He wants to see the, where is it? Is it this one? Nope, that's my ad. Here it is. He wants to see the bathroom message of you being unable to pee while I hog the bathroom. That's obvious, because it's his fetish. I'm seeing my poor husband not being able to pee.
Are we suffering?
Yes. I have no idea who this is, but this is Melle-d's request. So I do it. Doom, that Minecraft pack came out today.
I'll be streaming it tomorrow.
Doom enjoys people feeling doom. I imagine he does. Oh, my music's not playing.
Why'd you break it? Is it a quiet one that's raining?
There we go.
Maybe you just had a pause.
No,
button.
it's my lo-fi,
Yeah.
lo-fi
Yeah.
Halloween haunted house mix. There it goes.
Spooky house to haunt your day too.
Yeah. I like spooky. I was playing Inscription recently because I got Inscription while it was super cheap. And everyone's been tipping me so nicely lately that I could justify getting, you know, Inscription. And I just finished it, and I wanted to kind of play the music on here, but it's honestly a little too distracting. It's a little too loud.
I mean, mod packs are a very good way to get a lot of stuff curated together all at once instead of having to make it yourself.
I'll curate you.
And it's especially much easier nowadays way to get into modded Minecraft as opposed to just trying to futz your way around, you know, willy-nilly. So this is a very detailed mod pack. It has some quests and stuff. And it, hi Pixel, has
Hi, Pixel.
a lot of behind-the-scenes work put into it. So it is a very interesting experience.
Hello!
Hiya!
I wave with my tentacle, because I have no hands. Well, I do have hands, but they're just chilling on the desk.
But,
You can see that when I don't have my tablet up.
yeah.
I'm actually not even drawing with my hands. I'm drawing with my tentacle.
Yep.
I'm probably like cross-stitching under here. I'm
But,
secretly doing cross-stitch.
But yeah, Doom, I'm playing it. Like I said, I'll stream it on Monday. And so far, so good. Seems to be working out quite well. Cadbury eggs. Are they the small ones or the full size? Because I can't really eat more than like one of them.
I've heard Cadbury eggs termed lately as tasting like water, mermaid cum.
What?
And they're right.
Yeah, they're too sweet and too thick.
They're kind of nasty. They used to be better,
Yeah.
but they just got cheaper on them.
See, like the small ones I could
They're
see.
not as bad yet.
But like the full size ones, I can eat one, maybe, and then I'm tapped.
You gotta lick it out, too.
Hi, Kalo Cat. Welcome to
I'm
the
so sorry you came in on that. I'm so sorry.
welcome to the eating out Cadbury eggs ASMR.
You wanna see my new face? Who wants to see my new face who hasn't been here yet? Yes. I added face.
Kalo,
This is the most evil of all.
Kalo walked into eating out a Cadbury egg ASMR.
Yeah.
Pet me.
I read a fanfic for
Yay.
Watchmen that they did that.
Eat out a Cadbury egg?
Yes.
Gross.
It was Night Owl Rorschach.
Of course it was.
I didn't ship anything else in Watchmen.
I know. No, you see, the eye is closed because evil laughter, and also the
No. One lens is nearsighted, one is farsighted. I need both, just like my glasses in real life. I'm not gonna draw the binoculars because I'm lazy. Someone asked me on Twitter, like, if my busts included arms, and I was like, oh yes, it's everything above the waist. And their only response was, next month. I was like, okay. Okay.
Alright then.
Okay. Yes, I suppose.
Help. What?
I don't speak Gen Z. I use emoticons like an old man.
Yay, I'm an old man. As I say that playing Minecraft. Again.
I really wish there was, like, with all this AI bullshit, why don't I have an AI that can turn whatever I put into it, whatever picture I give to it, into ASCII art? That's what I want.
An Askifier.
Yeah! Why would I not want an Askifier?
That does sound reasonable. And hilarious.
Like, I'd actually love to, like, make a whole, I'd love to, like, draw an anime face and put it on that one VTuber that's got the TV face. and make it ASCII art, but I'm not really good at ASCII art. I don't really know anyone who is.
I feel like that's the kind of thing that you're either super into it or like you have a program or something that makes it.
Yeah, I should research it because I'd actually love to do that instead of just like emoticon eyes.
Yeah.
I just think it would be more fun. Yes, we all know Doom is old man. Ooh.
Kalo, in the mod packet, you have to change your race, like you select a race kind of thing, and the race gives you like a critter head. And so, like, my face doesn't show properly.
He misses him stupid face.
I have a slime head.
It is a pretty stupid face, and I love it. I'm slowly working on painting it onto his, Minecraft amiibos he got a while back.
Yeah.
Right now, he's just orange with lines.
I mean, that's what I normally am. Hew.
Orange.
I'm assigned orange. In my defense, I'm orange. Yes! Kayla worked very hard on the stupid face.
I love the stupid face! It's so cute. I love that he took a picture of it, and in the picture, he had been hit in the head with an arrow.
I was literally in the process of taking
It was so accurate! And I was like, even when you're taking a picture of your stupid face, you look even stupider.
I was literally right about to take a screenshot, and then just tunk.
It's so on brand,
I
though.
was just like,
You couldn't think of that. It looked like you had one of those old-fashioned, like, arrow through the head headbands.
yeah, I was just like, bruh, trying to take a picture. What?
And it looks so good with your stupid face.
I was just trying to take a silly.
Oh, god damn it, Doom.
Oh.
I had my naughty mouth on for that whole time.
Alright.
Bad magic.
And he's learning the power of pushing buttons. And having to remember to push buttons.
You're a button.
I'll push your button.
You're cute as a button.
Hey.
You're cute.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably go change that.
Oh no.
That's yeah. The Doom has 36,000 points. Let me go fix that.
Oh man, when I scroll down, it triggers my nasty face.
Huh.
That's why. It's probably because of how I assigned it. It's okay. I'll assign it to a different button.
Let's see. Drunk. Edit. There we go.
That should do it.
Cool down. Enter.
Asterisk.
At least 1 minute cooldown.
Let's see. Yep, now it's good. Now I won't slowly go into scary face.
Hey.
For now. Damn it, Doom! I just said down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 leg lifts, you butthole.
See, this is what I get to go through.
I hate you both!
No, but this is my suffering.
Doom is just surrogate sufferer. I'm trying to draw a pretty picture. At least we didn't go with your original plan of like, you can't use undo for a while.
Oh yeah, the ones with like chibi.
Oh, you gotta bother me, sweetie. I am stretching my hands though. What are you doing?
I'm getting the tube.
Why you get the tube? Why? I'm a good girl.
Because I'm over here in Crafty Land and your butt is over there, so. I poked your butt.
I've been violated.
I poked your butt with a cardboard tube.
Stop poking my butt. Leave me alone. Stop it.
Do the art.
You don't just poke me and do the art. You have to put the money on the computer screen.
You're right, money.
That's how my commissions work.
Money goes on end of stick.
You draw a sigil on your computer screen in blood, and you put your money on it, and I come out and I eat the money and give you a picture of boobs. That's my VTuber lore.
Yes. Very deep, very lore.
Very deep.
Much lore. Wow.
So much lore.
Meanwhile, I'm a puppet.
You actually have VTuber lore, you shush.
I'm the funniest looking thing you've ever did see. I really should lean into that voice more. It's fun.
I would have hated it. I think it would have gotten really annoying really quick.
Aww. Good thing I'm never in character most of the time. Wife bullies me, guys.
I mean, yeah.
She bullies me.
I bully you because you're bullyable. Stop being so bullyable and I won't bully you.
I'm just cute and absorbent.
Man, I was watching this one person draw and they never zoomed out once. I fucking hate them.
What kind of monster were you watching?
They like stayed at the same level for the entire picture and it's like, fuck you. I hate all artists, including myself.
That's fair.
0 out of 10.
No. Will art again.
Never art again.
Always art again. You know it.
Yeah, I have kind of a compulsion.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't paid for it, I'd art. I just wouldn't do the stuff people ask me to. But I also would have to go to work, so it's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
I draw what people ask me to, and they make it so I don't have to go to work as much. It's great.
Yeah.
Good trade. Damn it! It's my face again. I'll have to figure that out later.
What button do you also have set to asterisk?
Nothing. I don't know.
Did you save the button change?
Yeah?
Is it a toggle or a switch?
It should be like a switch. I just don't know what all the shortcuts are. Let's try that. Well, that'll work. Curses! Spoiled again.
The horrors of technology.
Because I have specific buttons on my tablet for certain things, like scrolling up and down. So I don't always know what they're tied to, button-wise. Should move this over here. Skeet!
So which one is this going to be? The cheeky squish?
This one's she's eating kebabs.
Kebabs.
I don't know, I assume it's an Elzero Lane chick. It looks like it.
It might be that, what, the Goddess of Victory Nike or whatever?
I don't know.
Just,
So waifu with big tits.
I mean, yeah. That's a lot of games.
Oh my god, that one, like, Blue Archive has the most obnoxious, like, some of their character designs are actually pretty good. But some of them just have obnoxiously huge tits, and they just look stupid as fuck. Oh, so you're laughing at yourself, Doom? That's not nice.
Hi, Beastie! Yes, tits were mentioned. Welcome.
I mean, I'm fine with, like, obnoxiously large tits on, like, maybe one character, but, like, if it's just, like, a bunch of them, it's stupid.
It's all of them. Every tit.
I mean, I would prefer not to have obnoxiously large characters in general.
Scream.
But, like, if you're gonna have one, like, use them, sparingly. Yes, JPC, you can have the obnoxiously large tits. But you also won't have, like, a, you know, tiny, thin waist and look like a 12-year-old.
Beastie's like,
But
okay.
when, like, half the characters have the biggest tits you've ever seen, like, it's stupid. There's a paradox to it, and I haven't named it yet. Yeah, sure, hon. Sure, hon. But, see, the thing is, you start an anime or a manga with your ideal tits usually on the main chick, which are usually big fat tits. But then you have to have a chick with even bigger tits, because your main chick is not the big sister, quote unquote, or the it's so cute. It's like a sweater. It looks just like him. Oh, it's very good. Way cool cat. But then the next character, who is the big sister or the teacher or just like an adult who's assumed to have bigger tits,
as you do,
they have even bigger tits than big fat titties. So now you get like stupidly big tits on a main character. And then of course you always have to have one person who has just ridiculously impossibly large tits for no damn reason, because you have to make even the chick with like stupid big titties feel inadequate about her tits. So you get even humongously big titties, and they just look incredibly stupid. So you end up with like 5 chicks with progressively bigger tits because you started with big tits and you can't go smaller unless it's a lolly or something. So everyone has to have progressively bigger tits to make the other girls feel self-conscious about their tits, because that's funny for some reason. And it's horrible. It's like in Dragon Maid, how the main chick's got big tits, but then you have to have that other chick who has tits bigger than her head. And you're probably going to have to include another chick who's got even bigger tits than her, which I think is that little lolly one.
Yeah.
So if you start with, like, at least relatively normal sized tits, you don't have, like, the impossible tit paradox. What's the term for when in tech, where it was constantly getting, like,
Moore's
bigger?
Law?
That, yeah, of titties.
So it's the Whore's Law?
It's the Whore's Law! Okay, it's officially called Whore's Law. Well, that's mean to the girls, because the girls aren't bad, and whores aren't bad.
But the artists are.
The artists are, yeah. So they're the whores.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll have chicks who have, like, relatively normal-sized tits, or like... if you start off with one-sized tit, all tits will have to get bigger from then on.
Forever.
So you have to start with relatively normal tits, otherwise you'll just get impossible sized tits that look stupid as balls.
Oh, the original law? Moore's Law is that you'll keep progressively getting smaller and smaller for silicon stuff, and progressively having more and more of the little silicon stuff
in like processors and things like that, and they will double in capacity
every so often until eventually you reach a point where you can't. And so that would apply pretty well to the tits will progressively get bigger until eventually you physically can't.
Yep.
So, yeah. Checks out.
Eventually you get those furry tits that are like so big you have to compare them to the earth.
Mm-hmm. Orbs.
Orbs.
I have to use the word orb. You could have messed up.
So surprisingly, if you start with relatively normal anatomy, your giant tits still look weird, but they don't look too weird. Or bi. But that was the problem with the designs in Blue Archive. It's like they just had chicks with little baby faces and the biggest, stupidest looking tits you've ever seen. On average, like, half of the girls look like that, and it just had to get worse with each girl because each girl has to be bigger than the last one. There was a review by Digibro, I think it was, of the anime, like, it was like something of a failed prince, and he was like, this is the main girl. She has big boobs, but not too big of boobs, because then she'd be the girl with big boobs.
That's how that works.
Like,
right?
That's how that works in their fucking brain. It's like, she's got big tits, but she can't have too big of tits. But too big of tits, by my, explanation, is way bigger than average tits, so she still has stupidly big tits. But she's not the girl with big tits, because that would make her the girl with big tits.
Yeah, you gotta have her be the main
This is
character.
the older sister character. She has big tits, but not bigger than the main girls, but not too big of tits, because then she'd be the girl with big tits.
Look, we need to have big enough tits. She's gotta have big tits, because otherwise you don't have any jokes.
No, it doesn't even make any sense, because it's basically like we have to keep getting bigger, because the main thing is that the other girls feel inadequate about their tits.
We have to go bigger.
Imagine if they did that with dudes' dicks in anime.
It'd be pretty funny. I mean, they already have that joke from Fruits Basket where he's like, your hair color is illegal because you dye it. And then they go in the bathroom and he walks back out and he's like, never mind. So you could totally do penis jokes with that. Same thing.
Well, if you have a moe anime, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. There's always at least one moe blob that has big honkers and likes to rub them on somebody else. Or sees it.
Oh, there's always some girl in like a moe anime who's like a predatory lesbian type.
Half the time they're not even predatory lesbian. They're just like the way a nerd is, where they're like very touchy.
Yeah, or sometimes they're like really like Yuri focused, like they really care about Yuri and like want to ship all their friends.
Mm-hmm.
But it varies from like an interest in Yuri to literally wanting to molest her fellow female characters.
Oh, look at that. You don't have a shirt on. Better honk your boobies.
It's okay because they're both girls, because that's how that works.
Yep, perfectly fine. It's not weird at all.
I only honk my husband's boobs.
She do. She's done
Because
it
I'm
today.
respectful of women.
Oh, I see how it is.
I respect women, but not my husband.
Oh, man's tits. You don't have to respect those. They're there for wrestling and silly.
There is a manga, it translated over here when they shipped it over, called Thigh High, which is basically like the moe girls being way too comfortable with girls' version of dudes, but all the dudes dress in like female attire, 100% bras included, and they're like these super buff dudes or twinks. It's crazy, man.
Oops, all twinks.
It's actually, like, the art's pretty good. I've gotten some good references.
What was that one that you were like, oh, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that one when it comes out this season? Senra, yeah.
There's one that looks like a stripping anime that I have seen nothing about it.
There was the one that was like, what was it, Maho? Like Maho Magica Girls Destruction or something like
It
that?
was something.
Like Destruction Girls?
I don't know. We'll wait till, yeah, in some animes, yeah.
There's that one with like the freaking Shota face, but like gargantuan rib.
Yeah, that one. I forget the name of it. I always forget it, but it's like, don't look at my muscles. But that one's a joke manga, where the dude has the little baby boy face, but he's got like nasty, huge muscles. Like they're like the way that furries who are obsessed with muscles draw those like impossibly muscled dudes, and it looks gross.
Yeah.
How heavy their dumbbells you lift is good. Onigai masa.
That's one of my favorite songs on Beat Saber.
It gives you some good exercises too. So does Plus Size Elf.
It makes you do the muscle flexes.
Yeah, we have it on Beat Saber, and it forces you to do the muscle flexes when you play it.
Yeah, if you're doing it right, like you'll hit the flexes, like the side flex and stuff. It's really fun. Oh, it'd be funny to make wrestlers do that song.
There was that one bodybuilder who went up and did the dance to it on stage.
Yeah, that was
pretty
baller. But that's because that guy's A, a honkin' nerd, and B, a honkin' chunk of meat.
A honkin' chunk of man.
That looks like somebody you could just bite.
That's how I feel about you. That's why I bite you.
You do. But you
You're
do
just
that for
so full of
mischief, too.
meat, I want to bite you.
I'm a vampire, can I bite you?
My husband is very good muscles. Why does he keep doing it? Damn. Me. It keeps going to the naughty face, but I don't have it programmed to anything.
One of your shortcuts must be hitting the button then.
Yeah, that's weird. But I deleted it even from the thing. Because it was just getting to be too much of a trouble.
Is there like a thing in the actual...
No, I got rid of it. It's weird. That's so weird. I don't know. I'll just have to watch it, I guess. It's haunted. I haunted it.
Maybe it's just like a timer or something.
So does Plus Size Elves, but the girls are monsters and chubby,
Yeah,
which I find attractive.
she do. She's correct.
Though I think it's kind of drifted away from the exercises and just like
Hey.
cute chubby girls doing things.
Yeah. Which is not bad. but,
Yeah, I won't object, but I like that it had plus size characters, but was still very like body positive and like if you want to lose weight, here's ways you can do it.
And these are ways to do things just, generally keep yourself healthy.
They're very like low stress ones too, and usually concentrated on whatever body part they were working on in that manga. It might be like your butt or your thighs or your tummy. They even did your face.
Hey, I like the tummy because I like to smooch your tummy.
No, don't smooch my tummy.
Smooches all day.
No, I
All
don't
day,
like my
every
tummy. Do not look at my tummy. Do not touch my tummy.
I perceive it.
Tummy is 100% off limits.
Perceivant. You should just get like a crop top that says perceivant. Or booty shorts.
Don't hurt yourself, sweetie.
I just thought lookant and then about died.
That's what my gender is. Lookant. What is your gender? Do not perceive me.
Begone.
Oh, you're non-binary? No, I do not wish to be observed. I do not wish to participate in Newtonian physics. Do not observe me. I'm out. Bye.
I see you've decided to look at me. How do you feel about this unforeseeable knowledge?
I am unknowable knowledge.
I'll do that for the next bother husband.
No, 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 no. I am wearing my most comfy, long nightshirt, which he cannot get to my tummy. It goes all the way to my knees, and it's got a really subtle rainbow pattern to it, and it will not be moved.
It's very soft. I'll just have to.
It is
push your
very
tummy
soft. I
through
like it. I just got it because some of my old nightshirts started to fall apart, and I don't like to wear clothes.
She don't have to. She won't.
As soon as I get home, all my clothes just explode off me, and then I can't wear them anymore. Oopsie doopsie.
It's true.
So I get the loosest, most like highest size nightshirts I can, and I just chill in them.
It looks
I'd
like
be naked if I could.
It looks like someone got raptured because all his clothes just detonated onto the floor.
Oh no, the rapture happened. No, Melle-d just got home from work.
Because genderant.
Genderant! I like that. I don't even want to be non-binary. I just don't want people to think about me.
Non-Euclidean geometry for a t-shirt.
Yes. Schrodinger's gender. I am all and no genders at once. I am the alpha and the omega, the ending and the beginning.
Booty. Oh, that's Shadow Sauce. That's Sean from the Discord.
Oh!
That was one of the people what we played D&D with, and one of the people who I believe was working on a next D&D campaign. Biblically accurate, yeah.
Which character was he? I always forget.
The Warlock.
Ah. So not my favorite.
The Oops All Tentacles one. Where'd that area of the battlefield go? Oops All Tentacles. Don't
we
worry
were
about
telling my sister who's coming over to visit about our D&D campaign. We had lots of silly stories.
Yeah.
Yes, Ophelia. See, I don't remember anyone's name ever. Even my own. Who am I? Do not perceive me. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Just casually goes and leaves.
I mean, I can do that. There. But now it looks like you're in charge.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to the bathroom. I'm dancing at the tablet to see what happens.
Obviously, I'm, an unknowable creature of the darkness, so I have no gender.
My usual response to something I don't understand. If I dance at it, will it do something?
I mean, it got me to date you, so.
Highly successful dancer. See, I'm bringing back the old thing like animals do with their mates.
Whenever anyone commissions me, and they've commissioned me before for the same character, and they're like, I want something of so-and-so, and I'm like, I don't even remember my own characters' names. I have to keep a list.
You usually have just, like, notes.
I've started to keep notes, yes, on Trello and junk. Man, they need one specifically, like, can you keep, like, clients on Trello? That would be nice. One where you could keep clients and their like references and emails and stuff like that. I should look that
I was
up.
gonna say, maybe there'd be like a notes page.
Yeah, I should check that out, because that would actually be helpful. I'm always looking for people's emails and their chats when I need to send them their finished, you know, dude being fucked by a dragon picture.
That would actually be super useful, yeah.
Yeah, I bet that's in there. I wouldn't be half surprised. Watch it be under a paywall. If not, I can probably find another thing for it.
Yeah. And worst to worst, I guess you could just keep an actual.
You know, keep everyone's. Stop making me drink things!
I put that on a cooldown, so they have to wait a minute. They can't just make.
Y'all are just trying to make me have to pee. I'm an old lady. I pee a lot.
They don't. They can't just make you chug anymore.
I got pet your stupid ass.
Yeah. Yes, pet the bloom.
That's
Keep
my
petting.
drawing hand. Let
Keep
go.
petting. This is the botherance. Okay, I release you.
You don't pay me to do this, Pa.
Yeah.
Though I guess you are kind of a patron. You pay half the bills. Congrats.
I pay with. Stretch.
Alright. I will do that.
Did you know? You've already been on the stream for 40 minutes. You didn't notice the passage of time due to the botherance of all the coin
That is
receipts.
true. Dang it! This one was supposed to be quick, too.
Drink!
No! No!
I think I need to set that to 5 minutes.
I think you need to turn it off. Y'all are trying to get me to pee. I don't want to pee.
Joe, let me set that to 5 minutes.
I will not pee. Oh, I fell out of my chair last night. That was fun. I scooched too far and fell.
She did.
Like a dumb baby.
Scared existence.
Apparently all millennials act like dumb babies, so... But it's okay, I make money, I can act like a dumb baby.
I'm a dumb baby.
I'm legally allowed to act like a dumb baby, I make money. I can feed myself, so I'm allowed dumb baby.
Scooch too close to the sun, it's true.
I have a little, heart-shaped cushion on my chair, and it's in a pillowcase, because I don't want it to, like, get dirty, you know, being under my butt all day. But it kind of slides, and sometimes it'll slide too far, and it slid a little too far, and the weight shifted too much, and I fell on my butt. Dang, I did it again.
Huh.
What did you just hit? Because I heard you hit a thing, and then it changed.
I'll hit you. Hang on.
One of your things must be set for apostrophe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete it for now, and I'll put it back in later. Whoop.
I definitely heard you hit a button and then it changed.
Does going on estrogen make you gain weight? Because I know when you hit menopause, it makes you gain weight.
Screw it up.
That's all I know. Because that's the reason I will probably be taking estrogen when I'm older. Because cis women are just allowed to do it.
Stupid.
Just stupid.
Ah, Beastie wants to see your sprite one for a sec.
Oh. Boop. I forgot my undo button is my so when it's on Sprite it doesn't really work. It's kind of based off of Mari, though I ended up modding it enough that it was looks a little different from it.
Hi, Sister Mortis. Ophelia was Shadow Sauce in the chat. That was his character in the campaign that we did. It was Melle-d's first
Mortis. I said that with my grumpy face. It sounds like I have some weird kind of rivalry with you.
Mortis.
Mortis. It's just funny because we have a running joke, and I was like, Mason is like a douchey white boy's name, so sometimes we'll just go Mason. Because if you know there's like a douchey white boy, his name was probably Mason.
Have a good one. Enjoy your food and...
Those are a lot of $5 words, J Beastie. I only got a 10-cent brain.
Okay, that was pretty good. I'll give you that.
Oh, thank you. I'm not very good at sprite work. I have to use references to do pretty much anything. I don't know if I necessarily want to improve that much, though.
I don't know. You've had fun doing it a few times.
It's fun to do every once in a while. I don't know if it was something I do on any relative level.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't take commissions on it.
At least not for a bit.
Sprite work is like... There's a lot of differences in sprite work than a normal drawing. Especially working so small. Like, I'm just now getting used enough to emojis and stuff like that. Emoto. I just wanted to be your emoto.
Instead, I'm your emoto.
Well, I hope you take good care of yourself.
Yeah. Work out with the wrestlers you're always taking pictures
Yeah.
of. I bet they would love to.
Yeah. Find out where they work out. Work with them.
Yeah. They seemed like they had a lot of fun with those last batch of pictures you were putting up. I was looking at those earlier.
They probably have good advice.
They seemed like they were having a ton of fun.
Workout bros.
Yeah, right.
I specifically try to do exercises and stuff so I don't die from sitting here too long.
Probably a good decision.
That's about it. Actually, I have really good blood pressure. My D level was kind of low though because I don't spend enough time in the sun. D's nuts. Aw, oh well.
Yeah.
I bet there's wrestling workouts on YouTube though.
Ooh, I bet.
I betcha.
There's probably like different I
went to
work on this
YouTube
body
for
type,
like
yeah.
yoga stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To do yoga, like low impact yoga because I have bad knees.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm fat. I've always had bad knees since I was a little kid. I grew to like from 3 foot to 6 foot in 1 year, and it totally fucked up my knees.
Yeah.
I'm a big dumb monster.
You should look up calisthenics, which are using your body weight as for exercise, because those are usually a bit.
No tips.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm just saying things I did.
Hmm.
That's not tips. That's what I did for fun.
Yeah, that's what I was when I was working there at GNC.
Because I did yoga because I had the bad back for a bit there before I took my D vitamins.
Yeah. I was doing calisthenics when I was there at GNC because I was stuck in a small building, unable to do anything for 8 hours at a time. And I was going bug nuts.
Yeah.
I hated that because literally the cheap ass manager wouldn't pay for extra employees. So like,
Yeah.
I would be there my entire shift alone. Most days I wouldn't have anything to do.
Fun.
There'd be some customers, but most of the time it was just an 8-hour shift alone, staring at the walls. And it's just like, I have to do something or I'm gonna go crazy.
I get the zoomies sitting at my desk for too long. So I play Beat Saber and I play Synth Rider. And I go for walks and I go for pet all the ammos.
Yeah, that's one thing I like with the walks.
I actually really love really long walks. They're great for like thinking about art stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So walking a few miles is a lot of fun.
Yeah, we figured out that walking to our local post office and back is a full mile.
And I have little other routes for when I want to go longer.
Yeah, those are the ones that have more stuff to look at too. But
And I know where all the I know where all the animals are to pet.
yeah.
I know where all the animals live around here that are let out, so I can go pet all the animals.
We have to change our route so we can find more animals.
Oh my god, I should!
Most efficient animal finding route possible.
Yes! I need to pet every animal I can possibly pet.
Yes.
That is good. That is good for health, yes. Especially because I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah, well.
Essential for health, petting things I'm allergic to.
Look, no one said we were smart.
But I love them. They want me to pet them. How can I not pet them? I love them.
They are made for petting.
They're little tiny monsters made for petting. I must pet all cats ever.
See, this is why everyone's like, dinosaurs shouldn't be feathery. It's like velociraptors are the size of cats and covered in feathers. How can you possibly think that humanity wouldn't immediately want that all the time, domesticated? Meow.
I want it right now.
Like, it's just like a big chicken.
I would keep a chicken as a pet.
You're telling me that you wouldn't like a dog-sized chicken? And all that that entails?
I want a chicken-sized chicken.
Bigger. Larger chicken.
Okay, chat, do you want a normal-sized chicken or a giant chicken? What if it was big enough you could write it?
Then it's a Utahraptor instead of a regular velociraptor. Velociraptors are like...
Write it like an ostrich.
Eh.
What are ostriches if not dinos?
Yeah, true. They're escaped dinosaurs.
Where'd they escape from?
The past.
Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
See,
See? Jay Beastie likes the normal-sized chicken. She's right. Women are always right.
fluffy leg chimkin. Because they're silly and they look like they have little buns.
That's obvious. That's what the TERFs get mad at people for changing their gender, because women are always right. That's the only reason. It's the only logical reason. Big kitties.
Yes. Okay, so there you go. Would you like a lion the size of a chicken or a chicken the size of a lion?
A tiny lion! That would just be a cat. I would like a smaller cat, because I like the munchkin cats, but I don't like that they, hurt being munchkins. Can all this not hurt the animals? I don't want any animals that are hurt.
With no genetic defects. There's no problems, no joint issues or things like that. It's just a complete size swap because hee-hee-hoo-hee.
I'd like a tiny lion.
There you go. A lion the size of a chicken. Including trying to roar at people.
Ah! Well, if it's still not, like, domesticated, I don't know if I want it.
Well, you could domesticate it. It's the
I guess
size
it
of
would be a
chicken.
little less dangerous as the size of a chicken.
Yeah, it's the size of a chicken.
But I don't think I could domesticate a chicken either. I don't know really how.
Food.
Yeah, that's true.
Amazingly, food is a universal answer.
Mountain chicken. I want a chicken that can ride.
See, I too agree. I want the mountain chicken. If it's like a small pony, but it's a fucking chicken, that's awesome. Oh, look at this. It's Devastation, the chicken.
There's a glitch in Skyrim where you can sometimes get a giant chicken.
Fun.
I never got it. I want it, though.
I bet you would.
It still has the usual hitbox and health of a chicken. It's just giant.
Yeah. Is this like the backwards flying dragons that fart fire?
Yeah.
Hey.
I was sad they patched that.
That seems like the kind of thing that immediately someone would add like an anti-patch in.
Bro, like, when I play Skyrim, one of the major appeals is all the glitches. It's fun to watch.
Like, yeah, we're just gonna patch into this.
But you can put them in little booties.
Chickens? Yeah.
You scold them?
Yeah, because they're little
Yell
shits.
at them?
Look, chickens are
They
shit.
don't speak people, though.
Oh, sure they do.
Well, they don't care.
Unlike cats, they don't care. They understand you're yelling at them, but they're still little assholes.
I want to ride one.
But also, giant chicken. Super mega chicken.
Is it one of those chickens with, like, the fuzzy legs?
Yeah, the fluffy legs are always fun.
Oh, I love those chickens. They're so cute. Chickens.
Chicky.
This girl got the meat lust.
Oh, scold as in, like, cooking. Gotcha.
Oh. I would also eat the chickens.
I mean, yeah.
My love for chickens as pet does not negate my loves for chickens as food.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why that's always like a... Like, I love fish, but I also love to eat fish.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that the chickens with the furry legs? Is that fur, like, on their legs? Or is it, like, hanging down?
They have fluffy legs, yeah.
They have fluffy, feathery legs.
Mhm.
Little short feathers. It's cute. And they have little poofy heads.
Yeah, those are the ones that you sometimes see with like the 80s yoga headbands.
Yeah. They basically have leg warmers and yoga head.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I'm out in a cave and a skeleton just found me.
You're a skeleton.
Stupid skeleton.
We all have skeletons in us. They're just waiting to get out.
So far, they have a 100% success rate.
Not if someone's like been like burned to death in like something like dissolved.
Yeah, I mean, like if they
Like
put
think
in
about like
acid or
nukes
something.
and junk. So it's a near 100%.
I still count that as getting out because the flesh gives way before the bone.
Oh wait, we need a creature for tonight.
Ah, who's gonna be the creature?
Let's make JBZ the creature. JBZ, you want to be a creature?
Beezy with Booba.
A huge bit. Does JBZ not know about the creature? We're gonna make you... See, I did the autism creature forever ago. So I'm going to make you into the autism creature for tonight. Except you are not an octopus. So you'll be the JBZ creature. Some of these look so much better quality than the rest of them.
It's because it's the differences in what was requested.
No.
I mean-
It's my patience.
Sometimes they request goblin shit, and they get goblin shit. That's what
You're
they're
a
paid for.
goblin.
That's what they're here for. That's what they're getting.
Stop being a goblin.
Goblin you.
Goblin is
But
nuts.
not at the moment. But later.
Yes, not at the moment because of why I had to cancel the stream last night.
Yeah.
Man, that hit me like within the matter of an hour. I had to cancel the stream like an hour before it went live.
She was just sitting there, and then she just goes,
I was just like, I
"No."
can't do this because it was getting progressively worse.
She literally just got him and just went, no, and then went into the dark.
And then I just went to sleep and Paul had to tell everybody. He's like, she's okay. And big titties.
Yeah.
I made one way too big.
Beastie is like Jessica Rabbit. Oh, man.
Oh man! Boop boop.
Hey.
And a skirt. And tail. And little toes and paw pads.
Hey. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, go.
Ah! That's terrifying!
What? The void.
I did not fill in all the holes.
Beastie void.
Yeah, I basically turned you into that.
Hey.
There you go, Beastie. You're the creature now, and we will give you treats and gifts all throughout the stream so that you will make sure we do not forget to add the next layer into the finished folder. Because after every picture's finished, we have to give the creature a present.
It prevents layerant.
Yeah. So we're going to put you over here, and you're going to stay over there and protect us.
Congrats, you get to be a superhero for the stream.
Alright, next one.
What's the next one?
We will see. You think I know?
Yes.
Red Ace.
Plan
Do we
all
have
the
anyone
things.
already here who asked for one? Let me see. I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Shy Players next week. This image is actually the one I used to have at my... Ooh. Did not copy. Oh no, I'm pasting it in the closed folder like a dumbass.
What? Wrong paste. I don't even have that paste.
There it goes. I made this and I made it say like happy degenerate noises as the banner for my not safe for work blog for a bit.
Accurate to you.
Now I gotta go back and get a reference for Red Ace's character.
Good luck.
See, this is where having everyone, like, stuck in their thing with their list of, like, references, that would be so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I feel like that should just be like client tab or something. Because that, you know, for the most part, Trello seems to be really, like, well set up. So.
Yeah. Oh shit, there's shit outside.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
That some people have done that. That is very helpful.
It's very appreciated.
Honestly, any references are greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one Red Ace? Wait, I think I know who they are. They're the one with the gun.
With the good.
Hang on. Yeah, they're the one with the gun.
As long as you know you
Got it. Why does everyone have me draw them with guns?
It's funny.
I'm gonna make my own Google Doc and put everyone's shit on it. Save me from stuff like this.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Not that it's a bad thing. I don't remember anything, so
Yeah.
this is my own fault. No one is to blame here but myself. God, True JPC's so small. Look at her, she's just over there in the corner. She's so small.
That one. There she is. Wait, where? And then they pull up the magnifying glass right there.
I didn't realize I drew them so small.
That's how it used to be.
They're the smallest.
A wee little creature.
Oh man, there's that one anime with the chick that has huge tits, and she does that spin where like she like knocks all the bullets out of her 6-shooter, and then the new bullets fly out of her boobs and they all fall into her 6-shooter while she spins around and she shoots everybody.
Yeah, I think that's Grenadier.
Grenadier? Yeah,
think
that's
that's
an
what it's called.
old one.
But yeah, it's just the reckoning. Good shit, bro. They just don't make anime like that anymore.
Yes, they well, they're not as violent, but they do make ones with chicks with big tits.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we had Tokyo.
I mean, come to think of it, like, I think since, I haven't seen ones with obnoxiously huge tits, except for,
Like joke ones or fetish ones, I guess.
like, the Dragon Maid has a lot of characters with stupidly huge tits. That one zombie one.
Yeah.
High School of the Dead had stupidly huge tits. Everyone else just has like annoyingly huge tits, but not like
Comic.
these people should only be in hentai size tits. At least as far as I can remember off the top of my head, but I don't tend to watch like shit anime. So
Laughs in judgment.
well, I'll watch some shit anime, but like not a huge amount, and usually just one episode. I prefer to read shit manga because you can just flip through it really quick. You don't actually have to take up any of your time. But I haven't seen any like Icon Club level tits for a while.
Yeah. Or Queen's Blade.
Yeah. Well, Queen's Blade, that's tits got 2 stories tall. Well, I think that kind of wins.
Yeah, I think that took the cake. It was pretty funny though.
Yeah. Those are the obnoxiously huge tits. That's like when it's just a fetish. Like, They shouldn't. There should only be in hentai and nothing else.
The artist's poorly disguised fetish.
It's not poorly disguised. That thing doesn't even have a plot. It's just tits. It's just tits. There is nothing but tits. There's no plot besides tits.
The tits are the plot.
There's no plot. They took out the plot to make room for more tits.
Oops, all tits. Tits irritating. What do you do?
Yeah. Just look at hentai.
Look at this pretty green rock I found.
It is just tits, though.
Oops, all tits. Everywhere tits. You get a tit.
Icon Club is just tits. Like, at least today, they try to hide the fact that it's just tits. Not always, but... Like Keijo!
Yeah,
the one where it's that sport where the girls have to knock each other off with their boobs and tits. At least that was stupid. And had 8 exclamation points in its title, literally.
I still think that would be a great thing for if Melissa was a monk and then the butt wall.
This looks like one of those heads from what is it? The Bullet Hell game.
Toho?
Toho, yeah. Those old meme heads.
Isn't that what most of Toho is? A meme?
Yeah, I've never played Toho.
I know there's plot in there somewhere, but it's usually like somebody's a fucking Gretchen and they stole springtime. Just the literal spring. I was watching a speedrunner play that, and it's just like, yeah, the plotline is this chick just, it hasn't started warming up yet, and they're like, what hell? Wait, it's probably that bitch.
What am hell?
And they find out, yeah, that bitch just stole spring. Just the actual spring.
Well, I mean, like, who cares? It's a bullet hell that you just want to get to the bullet hell in. I imagine no one gives a fuck.
I don't know. Some people like story in their weebery, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Undertale's technically a bullet hell, but that's way more plot than anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's a bullet hell in that plot.
I know, yeah, it's the opposite. There's some wild Toho character designs, though.
Yeah. The one with the angel wings that have like all the tattered feathers of different colors on them.
Oh, I always thought those were Christmas decorations.
I mean, yeah, she does look like a ratty.
Were those
Christmas
not?
tree.
Were they feathers? I thought
think
they
they're
were
feathers.
like lights.
I think they're feathers.
Fuck. Man, I've seen Bad Apple since like 2007, and I thought those were Christmas lights.
I mean, I agree. She looks like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but like,
Is she? Are those really feathers?
they're wings. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder they're wings, but I thought they're wings made of Christmas lights.
She's just so goddamn festive she can fly.
Ever on and on I continue, circling with nothing but my hate and the paralyzing agony to tell me who I am, who I was, uncertainty enveloping my mind. Can't break free, and maybe it's a dream, maybe nothing else is real, but it wouldn't mean a thing if I told you how I feel. It just keeps going ad nauseum.
Rabbits, 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 rabbits have red eyes.
I mean, Toho did have banging music though.
Yeah, it did.
So did Homestuck, but
Yeah, but
doesn't mean it was good. And I say that as someone who likes Homestuck.
yeah, Homestuck. Fucking Homestucks.
I know,
Homestuck
right?
out of
Yeah.
Homestuck.
She kinda derpy-eyed here right now. I'll fix her.
I can fix her. Changes the layer.
I can fix her, deletes layer. I can fix him, I can make him worse. That's the right kind of relationship.
Or I could fix him, but this is way funnier.
I could fix her. Wow, you're way more fucked up than I thought you were.
I can fix her. 2 seconds later, it's that meme where the room is on fire and the one guy walks in with the pizza and everything is falling apart.
Or I could fix her is secret. The person who says I can fix her is the more fucked up one in the relationship. That is also fun. These are all fun.
Yeah, agreed. You're fun.
I don't know, hun. It's your mod. You can just turn off the mod.
No. It's not how that works.
Just turn it off.
It's not how that works.
Just turn off the game. There. You beat all the creepers. You've won.
Okay, Undertale.
That's true. When I was like a little baby and I saw Super Mario on the N64, I was like, nothing attacks you outside the castle. Why don't you just stay outside the castle? You won't get hurt. That made sense to me in my widow brain.
Widow baby.
Like, why would you want to go where you could get hurt? That's silly.
You have to defeat them, Melle-d.
Why?
They're your ghosts. They're your past haunting you. Defeat your past. Reclaim your future.
I was like, there's a lovely little garden I can play in. Why don't I just play in the lovely little garden? That was legit my thought process.
You would.
Yeah.
Ooh, shiny piece of gold.
Never did play Mario 64.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. I think I got it on like one of those like Nintendo things where you like sign up for it and you can play them on the Wii or whatever.
Yeah, I mean we have it on the Switch.
But like it was kind of jank, which I'm not surprised. Like it was literally the first of its kind.
Yeah.
But I grew up on like PlayStation platformers, so my brain was a little like, what? Go play Spyro.
I'm pretty sure that if you go to like, you know how it's got like the old 64 games and stuff on there? I bet you that Super Mario 64 is on there on the Switch.
Honestly, it just doesn't appeal to me that much. I prefer Banjo.
Yeah.
It has more character to it. Everyone's always like Mario 64, but I'm like, but Banjo-Kazooie kind of like took what they did and did better, so let's just play that.
And it's like Zelda 64 versus Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask is objectively better. I'm gonna fight on this.
Yeah, you're correct, because they literally took everything they learned on Zelda 64 and then just went, okay, we can do better. And honestly, it would have been just like, it would have been a ludicrous no contest kind of thing if they'd had more than, what was it, like 6 months or something to make it.
I think it was 12 months.
It was some like, my god, why kind of time frame.
But they did such a good job in that time.
Yeah. They reused a lot of the assets they already had. They, you know.
Which made it more haunting.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Because it was fucked up. You're not
You
wrong.
say that, but there was kind of a bunch beforehand. Like, I watch a lot of, like, people who talk about old PC games, like LGR and, that other guy that does games, Yanks Can't Wank. But, like, the amount of times they basically, like, re-released the same game under a different name was crazy. Because back then it did, like, it didn't matter, because, like...
who's gonna say anything?
Yeah. People would just wholesale copy Pac-Man and put it on a PC and be like, Pac-Man.
This is Mrs. Pac-Man, legally distinct, because we took it.
Well, it was a show about, games that never made it over to America, and it was actually pretty interesting because a lot of it was really old PC games, but it was a different set of PC games because I usually listen to like LGR when it comes to old PC games,
Right.
but of course he's an American, so we get mostly the American audience. I'd love to find one for Japanese stuff too. That'd be fun.
What's that one guy that I always keep thinking he's saying a dirty word when he starts up his ones? The Larry.
Yeah, Larry Bundy, I think that's it. That's the guy who did that too.
Like, hello, you. Welcome to... And
Hello, you.
I always think that the guy is saying fat cunt because of his accent, but it's fact hunt.
Fact Hunt, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
He's the one who brought back the Drivergate scandal.
Like, he's saying a fine thing, he's saying fact hunt, he just enunciates it a little weird, and I have a giggle every time. And I'm terrible.
I listen to a lot of stuff like that because I have my ears open all day while drawing. I listen to so many podcasts and so many, like, history things and so many, like...
3-hour long form essays.
Bro, like, if I could find enough 3-hour long video essays to just watch forever, I would be so much more productive. I made that joke when H Bomber Guy put out his last one about the Roblox oof noise. That's like, okay, all artists' productivity is gonna improve by like 13% today, but I legit did like 5 commissions that day. Actually, I think it was like 6 or 8. It was something crazy. Like I updated like a shit ton. It was crazy. Because you're just sitting there for 3 hours just listening to something while you draw, and it's great. You keep your energy up, you don't get distracted because you don't have to click another video. That's why I got my ad block, because I kept having to go in and skip ads, but then when I skipped an ad, I would be like, well, I might as well check Twitter or something like that, or I might as well like fidget with something, and then I would get distracted from my work, so I had to get an ad blocker. And then that other guy, Defunct Land, did that video about the Disney Channel theme. That came out like a day later, and it like was super sweet and almost made me cry. H Bomber Guy's stuff is really great if you're an artist. Just all of his videos are pretty long and they're good to listen to. They're very weird subjects. Go learn about the pickup artist community, it's fun. Though I already kind of knew about that, and incels. I was weirdly fascinated with incels. Something about the dredges of human society fascinates me.
That sounds right.
That is what you want to listen to. I'm like, I want to learn about people who think the worst of each other and do the worst things to other people. Oy.
I wanted to see what these...
Ooh, I might have to look at that then. Though I've never watched iCarly, that was a little late for me. Apparently that's the reason one Japanese VTuber wanted to get into VTubing.
Oh, that's cute.
Or at least like YouTubing in general.
Fun.
Yeah. And everyone was like, that's a show for like little babies. And she was like, yeah. And some people were like, this is probably what Japanese people feel like when people say they like an anime.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, we getting meta up in this bitch.
You walk into a convention and they're just dancing to the Scooby-Doo theme.
Scooby-Doo. There is actually like, there's an argument between subs and dubs for American cartoons in Japan. And it's about stuff like Ed, Edd n Eddy and Hank and the King of the Hill.
Ooh. Okay, now I could see that for King of the Hill.
Yeah.
If only because part of the joke is boomhauer.
Yeah.
And how are you gonna boomhauer in Japanese?
I mean, yeah, that'd be really interesting.
Like, I would legit want to hear boomhauering in Japanese, because, like, that text is, like, everything is all just fucking blurring together, words like that. Like, how do you do that when everything is extremely pronunciation based?
There's a lot of really interesting Japanese to English and back and forth translation things. That's why I'd really love to, if I could get an audio version of that it is like Adventures in Translation or whatever of Undertale, and the stuff they met when they were trying to translate it to Japanese, because it sounds really interesting, but I don't really want to like waste time sitting down and reading the whole thing, so I'd much rather just get an audiobook version. I would pay like extra money for that, and it's already an expensive book, because that'd be fun to listen to. Because I find that like localization stuff really interesting and fun, especially the English to Japanese, because you're a little more familiar with the source material, being, you know, stupid American. And so it's interesting to like see how it needs to be changed for other countries rather than the vice versa, which we're so used to. Or at least I'm used to, because I grew up when like Japan rolled over video games more or less. So in like the Pokemon period of gaming, when everything was like translated from Japanese, so it was all a little weird.
Like, I legitimately would wonder, like, because I know Great Greed on the Game Boy was a Japanese-ass game, so I wonder how much of that is, like, translation or lost in translation. Because, like, literally, like, one of the key stages about halfway through the game is you're helping an old lady get up a mountain in the snow to an onsen, which I know is an onsen now, but, like, at the time, I'm like, we're going up the hill to do this thing, and that seems neat.
And it's like, I didn't, as a baby, know what it was. But then, like, you get up there, and she's like, haha, now that you've brought me here, I'm taking all your shit and running away. So now you're naked on top of a snow-covered hill, and you have to fight all those monsters on the way down. Which was objectively hilarious as crap, because that's such a, like, you know, Metroid take all your powers away from you kind of thing. But instead, it's just like, hey, all of your abilities and weapons and stuff, you're naked. Punch things now.
Go punch things.
Because, like, it's like, wow, this mountain is such a steamroll. Why am I able to kill everything on the way up? Oh, no.
Oh, it's Boomhauer in Japanese. Actually, let me pause my music.
I want to hear this.
You can hear it through the thing. I'm not hearing it. Hang on. 'That is so weird. The Japanese version of Hank Hill is so much more expressive than ours. That makes me a little uncomfortable.
Well, that's the point. Hank Hill's not supposed to be expressive.
I'm sure there's an interesting like what they did with Boomhauer if they like gave enough of a fuck to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's probably like translated to something like probably like a Kansai accent. Because the Kansai accent is like the go-to like Japanese equivalent of Southern accents because it's like country people.
Yeah.
So it's probably they probably gave them all Kansai accents. Whenever you hear an anime character who's super Southern, they probably had a Kansai accent. But I could see them getting pissed about that, because Hank's usually kind of like a little low and I don't want to say demure.
No, but he's restrained.
He's very restrained. Whereas, as far as I know from Japanese stuff, like they can get very monotone with their stuff because they have the whole like calm samurai thing that they love. So I'm surprised they didn't just go whole hog on that with Hank. You know, that's why people thought Samus sounded bored and stuff in Other M. Yeah. Because they were going for that calm, non-emotional, very technical, like 2B. 2B has that. It's the whole, like, I am calm and cannot get disrupted, but it comes off as very monotone and bored to Americans because we're a little more expressive. But Hank Hill kind of has that, so that's interesting. I'm sure there's, like, some deeper reason for it. Or maybe they don't care. Who knows? Maybe they got better shit to do than caring about some Japanese cartoon, some American cartoon that all the Japanese who actually care about it are gonna watch in English anyway. Yeah. And then they cosplay as Hank Hill. That would be funny though. Do you think they like Avatar?
That's a good question. Probably.
That would be interesting to look into.
I feel like they would just because, like, that seems neat. Plus, I just like the idea of, like, hee hoo hee. It is transcended genre.
I say happy tiefling noises.
Happy tieflet sounds.
You don't know if she's a tieflet.
They're all tieflets.
You're a puppet. You don't get to make the rules. On the totem pole of respect, you're on the lowest rung, sweetie. Everyone, please inform Paul that he is a puppet and he is on the lowest rung of respect.
Wooed. Puppets are awesome. Y'all just tell it.
They're awesome, but they don't deserve respect.
Yeah, neither do clowns, but everybody knows them.
Well, that's just redundant. Yeah, Paul, you're a puppet.
Hey.
I love how everyone knows your name because I always call you Paul instead of Green.
You do.
Well, Paul's a very common name. No one's gonna fucking know you.
I know me.
Paul's funny because he has 3 religious names.
I got Tater.
He's so southern, he has 3 religious names.
Gee, Paul, why do your parents let you have 3 religious names?
Catholics.
Sadness. Ha! Shit. Same diff.
It's like you're an Undertale character. Like Sans Undertale. Paul Cream and Sugar.
Yes. You wang?
Now I gotta type it out.
But, oh, happy teeth noises.
Tiefling.
My understanding is that's one of the things that was added with the clip 2 was the...
Does the I come before the E in Tiefling?
Yes.
Okay, then I did it right.
But that was one of my understandings for the new clip 2 was that it apparently made the text stuff easier to do.
Ah. Yeah, I need to do my update too.
Like text resizing and what have you.
Since I paid for it.
I mean, deep for dragons maybe, but that doesn't translate well for Americans.
Koreanish German? That'd be cool. I don't know where everybody is, but I also don't want to pry.
Yeah.
Ja!
Ja? Ja. Ja!
We're just stupid Americans.
Ja! That was terrible.
Yeah.
I do not feel bad, but it was funny.
My dad and my grandma's from Germany, and my dad actually spent like 5 years in Germany as a child. But I was obviously not born.
Oh, I'm sure you have, and we intend not to do that.
What?
Say terrible things.
No! No, that's kind of racist. Or at least like, bigoted. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit. I mean, you can make fun of American stuff. Oh, stereotyping, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when people were like, they were trying to compare the J.K. Rowling thing with the new Hogwarts game with the, Atomic Hearts.
Yeah.
Because the guy who made it lives in, Russia. It's like, he's not Putin. He's just a guy that lives in Russia. That's not his fault. He can't help it. I live in America. Technically, every, like, dollar you give me goes into my taxes, which goes to fund the American war machine. So, technically, if you're my patron, you're funding America. But, like, I can't help that. I'm just the stupid squid who draws boobs.
We're not. Boba.
Boba.
Indeed.
She's ready to attack. You know what time it is? We gotta give the creature a present.
Woo!
Should also move their file down close.
That's stereotyping.
That's stereotyping, yeah.
Species.
I'm a cephalopod. It changes with what I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an eldritch monstrosity. I am always in flux.
She's unknowable and cute.
JBZ, what do you want? What present you want? Yo, tiny ass.
The idly piddliest of creatures.
The tiniest of babies.
As the
Let's put you in gay baby jail.
Oh no. Beasties and gay baby.
Sour Patch Kids. I will give you some Sour Patch Kids, but I'm also going to put you in gay baby jail.
Kopfhübler? I'm sure I'd mangle that. What word is that supposed to be? Or did I just, like, insult someone's entire species?
Do Americans have weird words that are hard to say?
God, I hope so. That's cephalopod, it means head-foot creature.
Yes!
That seems right.
Yeah, because it references snails and other mollusks that only have a foot in their head to like travel around.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, sensible words that mean something.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Don't like
Like
it.
mollusks in general are pretty weird. It's a very wide category. Here we go. Gay baby jail. Yay!
Hell in the cell. It's
Woo!
baby jail.
She's gonna come out and beat y'all up.
Oh no, she's got a chair.
Now she has Sour Patch Kids. Look out! Alright, next person. Did I respond to them? I don't think they responded back to me. Oh no. Dang, that was yesterday. I'll have to get back to them.
You can do it.
I'm bad at contacting people. Alright, let's do the last 10. And then we'll go to the 20s.
Woo! I don't know what I'm moving for, so woo!
Shield toe.
Shield toe, do-si do. Come on, baby, let's go.
Did you beat people with the chair? I still can't get over how small I made it. I don't think I've ever made it that small.
That is really weird that it's so freaking tiny.
I have no control over how big I draw.
Illegally tiny. How dare tiny.
I, the person with the canvas, the computer program, the stream, the PNG tuber, the tablet, have no control over what I draw. Obviously.
It's true. It's just pulled right out of you from the ether.
Who the fuck knows, man? Oh yeah, back when I have flat feet, and I didn't get insoles for my shoes until fairly recently. And my mom took us to Disney World for the first time a few years ago. I haven't been back since because it's expensive. But I didn't have any support in my shoes, and after a certain point I was like, I can't stand anymore. I have to go home. Crack them over the head. Kill them!
There was one.
Kill them, JBC!
There was one thing I saw that was like, person reaches under the thing and there's like a present,
Aw.
and they open the present and it's just a chair.
I've been commissioned for this person once, I believe. I remember the picture. Or was it you? I don't remember. I did too many things. I don't remember nobody.
Hate to say it, but she does not usually associate the Twitter name or the Twitch names with the.
I don't associate
Commissioned
nothing
names.
with nothing. I'm just a stupid baby who draws all the things.
You are a gay baby.
I can only draw pretty pictures in like 5 seconds, and that's my only skill. I have no other skills.
Gay baby.
Do not expect anything from me.
Gay baby.
That's cute. I did that for a class once. It was fun.
That would be hilarious. Smashed through.
Wearing just a ribbon and saying, "My present is you."
Yay. It's very gay. You're very gay. Also, I'd have you.
Uh-huh.
Deal with it.
You do. I love you.
Suffer, my wife. And you know, I love you.
I love you too, sweetie pie. You dork. I guess one eye would be a white, wouldn't it?
Wait. Oh, yeah. The orb.
Also dragony hands.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, because the fist is clenched, but still.
Beans! Carefully concealed beans.
Yeah!
Yay. Widdens.
I did that for my husband one year. He wasn't impressed.
I was too. You're
Wasn't
hot.
it?
She lies. Chat, she lies. As you all know, I have a fine appreciation for her butt.
I just found out what he named his Minecraft world seeds to.
T.
It's Mel's fine ass.
It is. Because it is fine.
This is the man I live with. I will kill him one day. Woo! On stream. I won't be like that one guy who recorded the stream and then played it while he went to go kill his girlfriend. No, I will do it on stream. It'll be my first face reveal.
In my defense, T.
Okay, I do say that. I love my husband. I'm just joking.
Man.
I don't do that boomer like, I hate my wife. No,
You are exactly correct, Beastie.
he's just a dork.
I always try to have like a similar experience when I try different mod packs so I can compare and contrast them. So I just use the same seed over and over, and I did that by naming it Melle-d's fine ass. It's funny. You're just jelly.
You're jelly.
Jelly of your muffin.
I'm bluffing with my muffin. I don't know. According to Dice Bard, our dynamic is so sweet it melts people's hearts when I threaten to kill you.
See, Kalo Cat's like, yes, this makes perfect sense.
I mean, she knows you though,
They do.
so she would also kill you.
They do. Whatever. I need to make stand. Turn it temperature blocks. What blocks do I have? Lipstick.
My ear itches.
Oh no.
Ah.
And for the wife to make orgasm noises like you do. Oh, like you don't think you should try. Everyone does it.
They don't hear anything.
You do.
I will outlast you.
No, you will not. Willn't.
You can't see that. You're so mean to me.
You stretch hot. You will always
Makes
out-cute me.
nonsensical noise so you shut the fuck up.
You will always out cute me, dear.
That is true. Because I have a cuter avatar.
Mine is adorable. My wife made it for me.
Yeah, but you voice it.
Rude. I still have weirdos on Tumblr following that side blog I made for like 5 minutes where I was doing Sans voice. Not sure why, but whatever, I guess.
Why don't you put it on your other blog?
Work.
God, honey, do the bare minimum to boost your channel. He is literally the worst at advertising himself, and I'm bad at it. You can't out blah 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 me. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Beef or chicken? That's too gross. Where do my torches go? Why do I not have any torches? That sounds right.
Well, I also post it when I stream. Because he wasn't going to do good by himself, and I don't stream enough to have my own channel, so this works out well. If people want gaming content, they can watch during the week, and if people want art content, they can watch on the weekends.
Yeah.
I don't feel justified having a channel that only streams like twice a week on the weekends, if that.
Yeah. I mean, you've been pretty good about it.
Well, I haven't because I missed yesterday.
Yeah, the one.
Because I passed out. I usually have enough wiggle room where I can miss like 1 or 2 a month. I worked really hard not to try to test that in February, though.
The shortest month of the year.
I didn't mean to put you down or nothing, JPC. You have personality.
I tried to be better about the stream.
There you go. See? It's good to share a channel.
It does give variety for people who want to watch.
I just don't think either of us are really big enough to have like a specific channel to ourselves.
Mm.
No one's gonna come and watch one of us, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, they need hot, sexy puppet action more than they need wiggly tentacle action.
Local puppets in your area.
Single puppets in your area.
I'm not! How dare?
Hot, sexy puppets in your area.
There you go. Don't false advertise. This ain't some, what's it called? Parasocial relationship. Ain't single.
I worry about, like, I don't want to be like the old lady, like, the kids these days, but I do kind of worry about some people with their parasocial relationships on, like, Twitch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or with, like, e-girls. Like, the stuff I've heard, like, I just hope they have enough outside relationships, too.
I hope so.
There's nothing wrong with really enjoying streamers and stuff like that, just, they're not people you know.
Yeah.
Not any more than anyone else on the internet. I could actually be a horrible, terrible person and y'all wouldn't even know.
She's not.
I could be. I could, like, eat puppies or something.
You're too much of a dork.
I could be evil.
Could you? Could you?
Yeah, it is.
Could you?
A little. As a treat.
Do a little war crime as a treat.
Do some war crime. I could never eat I couldn't like eat any baby animal. I'm a pussy little non-combatant person. I couldn't do anything like triggering for views. Oh!
Eat some and find out.
It's full of stuffing.
It's too late now.
I think I only ever got 1 vor commission. I'm not really against vor, but like, I don't get it, so.
Yeah. To each their own, I suppose.
I think if someone asked me again, I'd probably just say no, because I don't think I'm artistically, like, inclined to it. And I could probably find someone better. That person just hired me because I was cheap at the time. But I'd probably refuse it now. Unless they, like, offered me a shit ton of money.
That's fair. I mean, you could just say it's like, yeah, that falls under one of my, like, categories of art kind of thing, and we'll just be like, yeah, I don't think I could.
You know why I really don't like it? There's a lot of X-ray shots in Vors, and I despise X-ray shots.
Fair.
I don't even like the ones for like cocks and stuff. It's like if you can't see it, guess what? You can't see it. I don't want to see inside you unless you're made of slime. Which is cool, but man, I don't know, it's just like a weird pet peeve of mine.
Slime girls, what you gonna do?
I showed you that one hentai picture that one time of the chick that it had X-ray inside her mouth, and like it was just like a side cut of like all her teeth and all her tongue and all her gums, while she just was like strangling this dude's balls, and it was the creepiest shit. It scared the crap out of me. It's still the ugliest piece of art I think I've ever seen, and I have it saved. I have nothing against Vor either.
Yeah.
I just don't necessarily want to draw it. I have nothing against people who like body waste and stuff, but I just don't want to draw it. I have a weird obsession for teeth.
She do. She likes teeth a lot.
Other people probably find that weird.
You are weird.
Also monsters with giant cocks.
You do.
And sad men.
You like those too. This is just your day.
Yeah. But other people probably wouldn't like that as much.
My wife describing her Tuesday. Damn, monsters nearby. Dang it. Alright, who's getting a spear?
Dumbass.
You're getting a spear.
I also don't like farts.
Hey.
I won't draw farts either. That is weird to me. There's like sub fetish of people who get fart art, and I'm like, farts are not visual. You can't see a fart. It's so weird to me.
I was having a giggle when you said that.
I know it. I've said it before. It's like, why would you commission art of a fart fetish? Wouldn't you commission like a smell or a sound of a fart fetish?
You wouldn't commission art of a fart. You would not pay perhaps for a shirt. You would not, could not commission a fart.
Shut up! I'm gonna laugh at the mic and it's gonna be too loud. Fart of a fart.
You can see it once, then you get pink eye.
Like, I know people do the clouds and stuff, but that's it's so, like, it's not a visual media. That would be like, can you draw me a song? No! Shut up! Leave me alone.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I think if someone was like, can you draw me fart? I would be like, I would physically get mad at them. Be like, no! No! But like, people do, no! No! I'm not drawing you a sound.
Hello, Mr.
I'm not drawing you a smell.
Hello, Mr. Human Honest. Remember the memes with the Joker? It's just like, hello, Mr. Furry Honest. I'd like you to draw me one human.
Oh my goodness. And again, I have nothing against people who who like farts. I do have something against them wanting it drawn. I will draw the line there.
Oh,
No, it doesn't work that way.
Oh, you'll draw a line, but not a stink line?
No, I will not. I will not be paid to draw stink lines over something that doesn't have a physical fucking shape, okay? Fuck you. Fuck you. I have to draw the line somewhere, and it's farts, goddammit.
You have to ask yourself, where do you draw the line? Not fucking that!
I'm so sorry, Street.
You would not, could not draw a fart. You will not do that, stupid art.
Yeah.
Stitch your hands.
Excuse me.
Oh, they want to look like an airbender, so they put sawdust in front of their butt and then fart?
Dude, that would be neat. Like, just in real life, not in actual, like, art. You know what I like? Cake fights.
I don't even know what that is, and I'm not gonna look it up.
Oh, I need to show you the Wang video about it.
Of course there's a Wang video.
Oh my god, if you like gross shit and weird internet shit, there's a guy on YouTube called Wang.
Yeah.
And he covers all of that, and he's got like 3-hour-long compilation videos of his shit, and it's just the weirdest, grossest shit like that's ever been posted on the internet. It's great. I love it, and I torture my husband by listening to it.
You do.
I have to hear your puns. Guess what? You get to hear about the guy who had a penis on his arm.
No, it's usually like, yes, I had a box that I spooged in for years.
Yeah, there's lots of cum boxes and things.
And then I got embarrassed because that's fucking weird, and I lit it on fire, and that made it worse.
Yep.
And I'm like, just, these are words that are being spoken. And
I love
don't
you,
accept
sweetie.
them. Just word it. You put that sentence
I
back
told
in
you,
your
I'm
mouth.
fascinated by like the most fucked up people you can learn about, okay?
Yeah.
It's weirdly interesting to me.
Believe me, you let me know.
The human species as a whole is fascinating to me.
Sometimes
as an
somebody's just gotta
outsider.
get loose.
Like the Rainbow Dash jar.
Like the Rainbow Dash jar.
Like the guy who sat on a jar and it broke in his butt.
Just, oops, guess I gotta go to the hospital.
Oh, he didn't. No, he took it out himself and then went to work. Because he's a man, Paul.
No, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about that one. Okay,
These two
crap.
things are not indistinguishable from each other.
Corporate wants you to identify the difference between these two pictures.
I think he was Russian or something. I forget. It's been a while. I'll happily go listen to it again on full volume so my husband has to listen to it, though.
Probably will.
It's neat and interesting.
You're neat and interesting.
What about the one about Dr. Disrespect and how, like, he didn't actually win the thing he was talking about, and the one guy was pissy about it because he actually did win the thing he was talking about?
Yeah,
That was
pretty
neat.
funny. But that's because Dr. Disrespect's a clown, and so
Yes.
hearing literally everything that dunks on him is fun for my day.
Yeah.
Ooh, why'd I get in trouble for filming in a bathroom like a fucking creeper? Well, I don't know, because you filmed in a bathroom like a fucking creeper?
Why did I get kicked off of Twitch for doing the exact thing Twitch tells me not to do? If they had a thing against cursing, I'd be off by... Like, I can't not curse.
Yeah.
Not when I'm distracted by art, no.
Apparently with, like, YouTube...
That's
as
just
long
my natural state of being. I'm sorry, I curse like a sailor.
Yeah, apparently with YouTube, like, as long as you're not, like, flagged as, like, a child channel...
I've heard some things like you can't curse within the first, like, 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, it's like within the first 15 seconds.
It's something weird.
So you can't start the video by just swearing up a storm.
You don't tell me what to do.
But, like, it also depends on if you're being flagged as, like, child-friendly content, whether or not you're doing child-friendly content.
Totally child-friendly. Yeah.
I'm a puppet, and I know.
Yeah, we're both this child-friendly channel. So child-friendly. Butts.
I think Kokoro is the childest in this channel.
Are they?
Maybe Beastie.
I don't. I'm not gonna ask people how old they are.
Yeah, no.
But if you're a minor, do not talk to me in any sexual way. I will not return the favor. Ooh, that's a good age.
Oh.
I'm 2 years older. But I will always be 3 years younger than my husband.
Hello.
I like being in your 30s. It's a nice age to be. Because you're not, like, old enough you're falling apart completely yet. Oh, there you go, honey.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
But you also, like, are usually old enough where you have a basic control over your life. In your 20s, you're still getting your shit together. I didn't like being in my 20s, and I hated being a teenager.
Agreed.
Because you had, like, no control over, like, anything in your life. I fucking hated that. Being in your 30s is, like, the best time of my life I had. I have my lovely partner.
Hello.
and I have my lovely apartment, and I get to draw for a living. Like, this is probably the happiest I've been in my whole life. It's all thanks to you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, doing brought by generous sponsors.
And I never would have done it at all if my husband hadn't met me and told me I should probably charge for things.
You should probably charge for things, wife. Since you're putting in the work with a skill that people don't have, wife.
I mean, I don't want to be mean to anyone in their 20s. I just didn't enjoy it myself. But I didn't enjoy being a kid or a teenager either, so...
It's about control.
For me, it really is. I like to be I like to be responsible for my own mistakes, I think.
Yeah, I think being able to exist and have a say in what you're doing.
Yeah. The only thing I really miss about being a kid is how much free time you had that, like, you couldn't do anything else, so I got a lot of reading and drawing done. Now I'm an adult and I can control what time I spend on what, and I can be too easily distracted. I need to be, like, commuting for, like, an hour a day where I have to cross-stitch or draw or something like that. I used to have to be driven, like, 4 hours to my dad's place for visitation, for half the month. That was fun.
I mean, Kayla, you are baby.
Baby.
Yes.
Gay baby. Gay baby jail. Go, babe. Go in gay baby jail with JBC.
2 gays enter. 1 couple leaves.
You have to fight JBC in the gay baby jail.
Championship match. Earn the belt.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing too loud. Oy.
You're laughing. I'm doing my part.
I consider, like, a baby, like, someone I would be antsy about even talking to as someone who's, like, under 21 or, like, under 18.
Yeah.
I would like to help baby artists and stuff like that, but I do not want to get into any of that, like, that creepy space where, like, you can be accused of stuff, because I barely even want to talk to people.
It's true. Yeah, we're definitely not, like,
I don't like minors. I barely even... I always joke with my husband, he's lucky I like him as a person, because I would totally just be single. Mm-hmm. I don't even care.
I mean, it did take you several months to realize we were dating.
That's true. I will help baby artists, but I kind of don't really want a relationship and any kind of friendship with you until you're old enough to at least, like, drink.
Yeah.
I don't really feel comfortable because they're like little tiny babies.
They are, and there's a big difference.
I don't want to be a major influence on someone else's life. Stop.
There's a big difference in, like, personality, because, like, you
Yeah.
have different points in your life. So sometimes it's hard to connect.
It's not their fault, and it's not my fault. I just don't really feel comfortable in that, like, close a relationship with someone who could technically be my child.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to have a baby, like, their age. No.
Nah.
Well, maybe not that old, but still.
Nah, honey.
Depends on how old they are.
Nah, honey, I'm good. No children. Spin the melon. Rotate.
I don't know. I started, like, my, growth spurts at, like, 10 or 11. So I guess I could have had a baby at 10 or 11.
I guess.
Ugh.
But we're not in Idaho, so.
You're the hoe.
I mean, I am, but that's beside the point.
My mom had my youngest sister at 40.
Yeah, you know, once you're above a certain age, the risk of health problems goes up, doubles. It goes to 2%. So you gotta have babies immediately.
No, I ain't having no babies.
None.
No babies. I can't take care of babies. I can't take care of me.
Baby-ant. See, the problem is it's called birth control. What we need to call it is baby away.
Baby away.
Hi-oh.
Was Melon the first one? Melon's was the first one. Right up here.
The squishy face.
Anti-baby pill. It's Yeetus fetus deletus. But we're not to the second one on, not the 20th one. That'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
But not tomorrow, it's next weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry. For all you know, it could be tomorrow. But that's hers right at the top. Oddly smaller than the second one for no reason. Because I have no consistency to my art.
None size control.
I have no idea why.
Hey, look, it happens as it happens. That's it. That's the statement.
That's so weird, though. I have no idea why I do that. It's because I have all my brushes to have a minimum of 1 pixel. I can draw as small as I want.
It's true. Tiny you over in the corner. Just sitting there. Cutingly.
If I have extra time at the end of the month, I'd like to do like a thing where everyone gives me their characters and stuff, and I make little creatures out of all of them so they can all have little emotes if they want. I may not be able to fit them all onto the Patreon Discord, but I could give them out so people could use them on their own ones.
The creature parade.
The creature parade. That's what we should call it!
Yeah. It just makes me think of like the yokai night.
That's Tiny Me in the corner! That's Tiny Me in the spotlight! Losing...
Sentence to the gay jail.
Sentence to gay baby jail! Yeah, I'm gonna, I'll send it to you. I was about to say, I'll put it up on the Patreon Discord, but I don't think you're on there, which is understandable.
Creature cat.
Who would pay me to do something?
People. People that like you.
Okay, but my creatures are fatter.
Are you implying that Kilo Cat creature is not thick enough?
It is not thick enough.
Are you gonna dice bard it? So we're calling it now. Whenever you.
When I drew Dice Bard's creature, I just did a D20 and gave it a mustache. Because I'm 5 years old.
Man, just consistently widen someone's character.
Yes. Who wants their character constantly drawn thicker every time they commission me?
I told you, like, Melissa's butt. 5% larger each time.
Every time JBZ gets bigger tits and fatter hips.
Nice.
Till she's as tall, wide as she is tall.
And you could if you weren't a coward. That's a Tumblr meme.
It is.
For us old people.
Is Tumblr old now?
Yes! It's Tumblr old.
I like Tumblr so much better, though. It's such a better place to post art. None of this, like, 4 pictures, lowering the opacity. You can do them in a long shot. It's great. I miss it so, but no one's on there.
The bots are.
I've seen less of them lately, but it really does, like, ebb and flow like the tides.
Yeah. I choose to believe that Tumblr's just haunted.
Okay, we gotta give another present to the gay baby jail. Maybe I'll put Cat in there.
Cat's coming to the ring to battle for the championship title of Gay Baby.
I should have made gay baby jail bigger. Fight, fight, fight! The non-binary versus the trans femme. Let's go! Who will win?
The fight to claim gender.
Who will win the one gender? Otherwise they'll have to share. And I took it. It's my turn with the gender.
Kayla's over here like, it's my turn with the gender, and has like a fucking chipper shredder behind them.
Gender fight, gonna fight for your gender. I say this all in good fun. Everyone gets their gender. Kayla looks derpy as shit. I'm so sorry, Kayla. Yeah, because you can't shoot people in wrestling, but you can hit them with guns.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So that's safe. You can have that.
Alright, Artsy Faye is next. She's throwing him at him like a boomerang.
I came in like a hacking wall.
I'm gonna do Artsy Faye sitting like this cat.
Yeah.
Because it's technically a 20 tier, so they get full body even though they kind of just wanted the blip.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make them sit like a cat. Because it's funny to me.
On the butt.
Yes.
Legs out straight.
Blip.
Blipper.
Blip.
Blip.
Why do she blip?
How can she blip?
I don't need these sexy outfits. Be gone. Put big gay baby Jill down there. Hide it. What is this? Oh, an old reference.
What layer is this?
That's why everyone else is in the not gay baby jail.
I'm a gay baby. What?
Who is your boss fight? I just beat Inscription.
Good job.
Yay.
You need it.
For my first time.
Yeah.
At least like the main story and not the bonus story. I'll probably go back later. I like the Tumblr Sexy Man Robot, but I especially liked the Sensation Wizard. I love him. I would die for Sensation Wizard. Ooh! Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Yes. Try not to die. Good luck.
Or die. I don't know how Elden Ring works.
We don't control the death. We don't control
Maybe it's
the
like
death.
Hades, and it's just as useful to die as it is to live. I do not control the die.
I mean, you don't generally in a Souls-like either.
Yeah. I told the story, but in case anyone heard it, didn't hear it before, when the one time I watched Paul try to play a Souls game, it was the Bloodborne, which is technically not a Souls game. But he was playing it, and I thought since it was a horror game, not having a weapon was an obvious thing, because sometimes you just gotta run at the start. Turns out he got a glitch, because he got this, like, early on, where the weapon didn't spawn. And so he just tried to punch the first boss to death. Because he just ran past everything else. Because I thought that's how it works, because that's how Silent Hill works and shit. You were just, like, you know, scared.
I just thought I was bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to literally beat a werewolf to death with a combination of fist and Molotov. It went as well as you would expect, because most things do not like to be lit on fire.
We can keep the boobs in the shot. Boobs in the shot. Boobs in the shot.
Yeah, I tried. I tried to very much beat it with my bare hands, and then,
Once the patch hit, then you got a weapon.
Yeah, I was playing it on day one, and I was just like, eventually I was sitting there like, man, I'm starting to get tilted. I'm going to take a break. I just thought I was crappy at it. So I was like, well, okay, maybe tomorrow I'll do better. And then the next day there was a big honkin' patch, and then when I started my next attempt, it died. The thingies spawned and gave me my weapon choice. And I was like, wait, what? And it was way easier after that.
Yeah.
It's
But you still didn't
hard.
beat it. You suck.
Well, yeah, because it's a freaking Dark Souls game.
I'm bad at video games, so I don't play games that are too hard because I don't find that fun.
Yeah, I tried again with Dark Souls 3, and then I was just like, yeah, you know what? I don't think this type of game is for me.
It's
so
a real
fun.
shame because I love the aesthetic of Bloodborne. It is right up my alley, and I'd
Oh,
love to
yeah.
be drawing the monster gals.
You would. And the doll lady.
She okay. She cute.
You're right. You would draw her like
Yes.
human form.
Yes, I want the step on me, mommy.
The stab me, mommy. Yeah, because that was its like main claim to thing, was that it was just gonna be, you know, don't defend yourself like a loser. Get back in there.
Do Dark Souls 2, Paul, or just GG. I don't play hard games. I play weird little indie horror games that are more of experiences than anything else, and people hate me for it.
The thing is, just like, I'm just not that good for that kind of game. I don't really have a lot of practical. I didn't play it that often. I'm just not that good at them.
I'm really good at rhythm games.
Yeah.
I sucked at rhythm games when I was younger, though. I got good at rhythm games just because I loved Miku.
Yeah. And it is kind of funny because, like, I do definitely play Monster Hunter, like, to a very high level, because I love Monster Hunter. But that is a whole different ballgame.
Game's hard.
Yeah, game's hard, bro.
Play Amari.
You do like Amari.
It was a good game.
It is a good game.
Actually, I don't know if you'd call it like a good game, like objectively game-wise, but it was a great experience. Because it hit me right in the right place, but I would not suggest it to people it doesn't vibe with, because it is like 20 hours worth of shit. There you go, honey. It's not the same kind of hard. I'm gonna try to make this the cutest possible face.
Aha, that's where you're wrong, Terry. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. The far superior beverage.
I drink, sometimes I'll drink the energy powder stuff. That's about it.
You done right. But also, it's a long-running meme.
That one did turn out really good. I was actually kind of excited to do those because your avatar is really cute. And I was like, this will translate great to emotes. And I was a little excited. Sometimes I feel bad because sometimes I just want to like draw people's things for free because it's fun. But like I wouldn't have any time and I wouldn't have food to eat because I wouldn't have money if I did that.
Twitch still hasn't approved the other two.
Oh no, what were they? If you need any changes to it, I'll try to change them so they do.
Sometimes they just take a hot minute to approve because they're just weird.
We had like a lusty face one, it didn't approve.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Weird.
Well, if you ever need me to, if you can like, I don't know what makes things not be accepted to Twitch or not, but if you can figure out what the changes are needed to be done, I'll happily do them for you for free. Since I drew them in the first place, I hate for you not to be able to use them.
Sometimes it's not that it needs a change, it's just that Twitter or Twitch has just not approved it, and it just sits on it for days.
Well, if it doesn't, if you can't use it, I would consider that my mistake. That I would need to change. I don't like do like someone recently did like they wanted an update to a picture because their character changed. I didn't do that for free because that's a change. But if it's something like, hey, this didn't work on this thing, I was like, oh well, then that's technically sort of my fault because you didn't get your full money's worth. So I would change it, especially if it wasn't like a big deal. If it was like a whole redo and it was something beyond my control completely that I wasn't warned about, I might be like, I maybe could use like half or a quarter of the cost to update it. But it'd have to be something pretty big. Watch, now everyone's gonna take advantage of me. I can't be nice and offer things because people will take advantage and I hate that. I want to be nice and just give people things. I wasn't told you that, like, if I had unlimited time, I would draw everybody's things totally for free because I just love to draw, and I get to draw new things. But then I would not have money for food and house and model kits, and we all know model kits are essential to, you know, the hierarchy of life.
That's true. Beastie, did they send you like an email or anything about it? Like, they may have been like, you know, rejected for this, but usually it's just like they just sit on it for several days for no real reason.
Didn't you have one that wasn't approved for a while?
We had one that got, it was approved at first, and then it was just like, no, this is not okay. And it was the one where you were just like drooling.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, this is not okay because bodily fluids. And it's like, I have seen entire ass as a person's emote. Shut the hell up. Like,
and it wasn't like sexual drool, it was just the, like, anime style drool like that.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, what the hell ever, I guess.
I don't like the eyelashes.
It was very annoying.
Much better. kind of want to do the eyes right now.
Hair color changed behind the glasses.
Oh no! I'll try to fix that later. I don't know people's characters as well as they do, so I'm always thankful when they catch the little mistakes, because I won't catch them. That's not even her eye color, she has yellow eye color. Actually, I should work from this brown though. That'll be the edges.
Kitty void eyes. Nebula when she sees Coco's ass. There you go, just give Nebula some fucking catnip and then you get the void eyes.
Beautiful.
If you're gonna have a cat people, they have to go full cat people. Head empty.
Should be bigger.
Local manga cut about Booba.
Booba! And obviously I need to make your tits bigger.
Of course. As you do.
Just have an icon that's just booba.
Gotta make sure there's some real honka-donka-badonkas.
Honka-donka-badonkas.
Talking some real gigantic donka-donka-donkas.
Honka-donkas-badonkas.
Honka-donka-badonkas.
Needs bigger boobs.
Hey.
Dang, the crow's going nuts outside. Wait, no, that was in my soundtrack. I forgot I had the spooky soundtrack. Of course, that's crow noises. I'm done.
I was like, bro, what are you on about? I was going to have some questions there for a moment.
No, I like crows. I want a crow friend.
Yeah. That's very neat.
They're smart, like octopuses. What are octopuses if not the crows of the sea?
Cats of the sea.
Crows.
They're just wet.
They're smarter.
Oh, y'all?
Oh!
The nebula blip. Behold, the head empty. Thoughts full of loot. Here, here.
Crow!
Snow crow.
I love crows. Tweet!
Hey. Snow crow.
Box of lewd.
I mean, I did originally joke that it was just Nebula seeing Kokoro's butt. Just void eyes.
No, she's excited.
Aw.
See, she's got sparkles.
Lure in the crow with snackies. Awesome.
Yeah, they won't come down for snackies. And I don't usually have snackies outside with me. I'm going for walks.
It's true.
I'm trying to get my exercise in like a good adult.
It's true.
Catnip. Alright, now back to the actual art.
Giving a cat person catnip.
Does it work on cat people? What if you gave them normal drugs?
You gotta imagine it would.
Do normal
It's funny.
drugs work on cat people or just cat drugs?
Catnip and caffeine. Yes.
That's what they'd be like on caffeine and catnip.
I just like the idea of cat person getting the zoomies and just like scrabbling around until they bounce off of something.
Why doesn't catnip work on humans?
Different stuff. Chemical pathways.
I don't know. You were talking about that one cat that got loose from a dude's car and it had like coke residue or something on it.
Yeah, it had cocaine residue.
Yeah.
That's why they were testing it, because it's like, look, anytime we find these, large or find these rare wild animals like this, they probably have drug stuff on or around them because they tend to be overlap. So they just started checking them from then on because they'd rescued like a monkey and they found meth on it.
Whee. Well, yeah, if they're doing illegal drugs, they're probably doing illegal animals.
Yeah.
Or at least selling them. Because then they got money.
They do got money.
Do a little heart. Ahoy.
Hey.
Oh, I can never get the heart right.
It's not a circly enough circle.
You shut your whore mouth!
Hey.
It's not that it's not a circly enough circle, it's that it's not the right circle. There's a difference, you butthole.
Okay. I believe you.
You do not.
I love you too, dear.
Me. Death will come to you in your sleep.
Hopefully. It sounds peaceful. It's good.
We're pretty good on time here.
Yeah.
See? Got the boobs in the shot.
Boobs in the shot. Boobs in the shot. Hey, 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 there's boobs in the shot. That's the song.
Should always get the boobs in the shot.
Wow, that's what you want to do. Helps with the shot.
Chat's just like boobs. Boopa, boobs, boobs, boobs. Knockers.
Honkers.
Badongas.
Honkadonkadonks.
Cans.
Can. Can. Hey. Is that just a dude? Ah! He's throwing potions at me.
Old pie.
Oh, it's a witch in a weird costume. Okay. I've been poisoned. Okay.
Mommy milkers.
Hey. Great big bibbly bappers. Milk outside of a bag, outside of
Milk inside of a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk.
I don't know what's...
I was just happy someone mentioned that. I was like, thank God someone played that besides me.
Ongas. Hoinka. We're talking huge. Monkas. Here. I'm on the ground.
Nah, kitty hand.
Little blips. Are you gonna do the stretchy legs so she can have toe beans?
No.
That's what the pose is the kitty
No.
sitting on its little butt with leggies outstretched.
Yep.
You know you want to nibble the beans.
Yep.
Doubloons.
Yeah.
You got commission for doubloons.
Her little paw is so small.
Now the real art challenge is, can you doubloon while also making horny? Can you draw the kitty horny while showing doubloons? Is it possible?
I don't know. There's boobs in the shot, yeah.
Fair enough. Booba in the shot is important.
This looks like a Homestuck picture to me.
Is it Crab Cat?
No, it's Nepeta, obviously, you savage!
It's just fun to say Crab Cat.
You leave my crab boy out of this. You relieve my red lobster out of this mess.
He is the angriest of little crab man.
Boobs.
It bumps. I bet Carcat would be a VTuber.
No, he'd hate it.
No, he'd have Rose make him go into the group chat and he wouldn't even know it was a thing.
He would go into VTubers chat and harass them. But then, like, support them, because he's weird.
I know you're not actually a magical girl, hits them with a $100 dodo. I know real magical girls, does like a tier 3 subscription. Proceeds to ask them about their god tier bed.
This house has people in it.
This shirt has boba in it.
I like man boba.
Hey. Kayla agrees with your opinion on giant men tits.
Yes.
They are objectively correct, but just pointing that out.
They should be fatter.
Then
Make
I guess
everything fatter.
the thickening
Yes.
is the wife's goal to widen everyone.
Everyone will get fatter the more I draw them forever. That's just how I work.
Just thick.
You will get fatter and you will get bigger heads and you will get bigger eyes and you'll just turn into a potato. I'm potato-fying you.
Just extra thick. Good news, you'll need new paths drawn because you won't be able to fit in the old ones.
Potato. Man, tits are life.
Seems like you misplaced a comma. I did not.
Not.
The comma is exactly where I intended it. You'll have a comma for that sentence, right? You'll have a comma?
No.
Sad. It's coarse. It sucks.
No, what's going on is this picture is Corianis has a laser pointer.
Fair.
How would a laser pointer work in D&D?
Well, like, I think you have an ability where you can, like, mark a target or something. That should be fine.
Magic laser pointer.
Just like a light spell that you put into into a telescope.
It's like mage light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mage light. It's just a little floaty light.
It has been well. We had food, and we had a nice day to be lazy, and we got laundry done. It was great.
Yep. Sunday is laundry day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't stay up too late, honey, if you gotta go in early this week.
Yeah.
Is it the same schedule as last week?
Yeah.
Ah, they like you early.
Yeah.
Complain.
I mean, I'm early-ish, but not as early as some of the other people, and then I'm also, like, late enough in the day that I have, like, give overlap because they don't bother to have, like, night people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dwayne.
Sit down. Drink. Eat food. Drink. Exist. Drink.
Yeah, cool people don't watch art streams.
That's for nerds.
I do kind of wonder who does sometimes.
What, watch art streams?
Yeah.
Depends. I see a lot of people do it, so.
I mean, I'll, like, find streams people did and, like, fast forward to look at,
There you go, Pixel.
Oh, thank you, Pixel.
5-month stream.
I'll fast forward to look at how they did things, but that's about it. I'm not a big stream watcher, though. I like my stuff scripted.
Aw.
That doesn't mean any of y'all who do stream are bad streamers. I'm just not a stream watcher.
You're just not the target audience.
I'm really not. It just doesn't vibe with me. Like, I need something that's put together and scripted. I can't watch off-the-cuff stuff. I don't even like listening to podcasts that have interviews with them. My art's not good enough to run this stream.
Dancing and wiggling. Here in the chat, they're jiggling.
Oh, I gotta pet you, honey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slowly pull my hand further away so you fall out of your chair. You missed, bitch.
I did. How dare. Illegal. Menacing.
Some people say they do like watching the streams to watch me work, but it's like Chibi. Chibi doesn't count. Chibi already likes my shit.
Stretch your hands.
Yeah.
Maintain your flesh.
No, I just appreciate anyone who's watching for any reason. Because if no one watches, like, I'm just sitting here alone and I feel kind of like antsy. So I'm like,
I like to watch her artwork too. She's always confused how I've never learned anything about
I know,
doing
you're
art.
sitting there while I draw every day.
Yeah. That doesn't mean I've learned
Every
anything.
day I draw. I doubt there's a day I don't draw at least a little.
I would like to point out one of our primary emotes is head empty.
Yeah. But I would think you would learn something.
I learned how some of the stuff exists. I don't know how to do it.
That's so weird to me because I'm a big like watcher learner.
See? Head empty. Told you. Although at this point I think dancing and wiggling are probably our most used.
Oh yeah, you're right. Weep.
Hey. Is tail puffed or is tail flat?
Why would it be puffed?
Because it's funny and she's high.
Oh. She's excited.
Then it should be wagging.
Actually, I'm gonna do the hair up like the tail. That'd be cute. Nice synergy to the design.
You're a synergy.
Like, I learned how to draw comics and stuff by reading comics. You just take in what you see and you put it into stuff. There's some things you have to watch, but otherwise it's fine. Have a good night!
Good night. Sleep well, beastie.
And then for his streams, half the time I'm taking a nap.
Mhm.
I can't help it, I guess I've been working all day.
You have. And I just got home from work. To do more work.
No.
So I understand. You do a lot of brain work, whereas I just do physical work and my brain is off.
I hate it when you go to, like, do physical work at work. I had a lot of problem with this when I was working more, is like, you think about what you want to draw all day and you get home and you have no energy and you just go sleep. And then you forget it all.
Yeah. There are some days where I'm like, I really want to do X when I get home.
I gotta
And
do
I'm
the
just
thing
like,
on her arm too. I'll fill this in and I'll do that.
I'll just get home and I'll be like, oh, well, I wanted to do that, but I'm not here for that. Brain off. But I do give wife smoochies.
Yes. You always gotta give wife smoochies.
Well, that's daily. I got it. Otherwise, I get sick and. I need to take a nap.
stupid ass over here. Yeah. Yeah, this is from Ocarina of Time. This is like a creepy music playlist. I believe the name was actually really weird. I do a lot of weirdcore playlists on here because I just like the vibe. Yeah, this is supposed to be home. Weirdcore video game music. I actually gave one person, like actually I can do it now because I publicized my playlist I've been streaming from, and now I can actually share it here if people want.
Well, apparently if you get to the water temple, everyone's gonna have a freak out because that's just what people do. I don't really know what the thing is about the water temple, but apparently everyone hates it in its existence.
Never mind, it's not gonna let me do it without actually picking up the thing.
Oh. It can be done later.
Yeah.
It can be shared to the Patreon.
Up, here we go. There you go. This is the playlist I work from. I add things and take things off and move things around.
It's full of spooky. And
I like spooky.
and sometimes like
If something's ever annoying, I can take it off, but mostly I just put whatever I thought would have a weird vibe.
There's that one that you hate all the time because it just plays rain all the time.
Yeah, I don't like sometimes I'll find really good stuff, but it also puts in rain, and I don't want rain while I'm drawing. It's annoying.
It'll make you have to go to the litter box.
Yeah, it probably would make me have to pee. She's going to pounce in 2 seconds. That's that one post, like they found where the red dot comes from. There you go, arm thing.
I don't know, I always just like the head empty look of like when they're just like, you can see the little processing happening in their little silly heads.
I played a lot of Zelda games when I was older, and I never had any problems really with any of the temples.
Are you telling them to get good, Scrubs?
No, I just think I was older, and maybe my brain was a little more, you know, developed, I guess. Like, I never really had any problem with anything in any of the Zelda games. Except maybe, like, the final bosses, but I actually usually don't even play the final bosses in most Zelda games. Because, like, I get to the end and I'm like, well, that was fun. I don't want to fight the final boss.
Anyways.
I'm done. The only one I'll constantly do it is Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, which are my 2 favorites, I think. Because Majora's Mask, I actually care about the final thing.
It's a final boss fight.
Well, just the ending is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The ending area is pretty nifty.
The moon.
I thought it was really neat and abstract and weird, and I dig that.
Yeah. That's up your alley.
Yeah. There's a reason it's, you know, had such an influence on, you know, weird people. Same with Yume Nikki.
Yeah.
Same with, Mother.
I think Mother's had a lot of influence on RPGs. I agree, it's another Mother game. You know, it's funny, you've never heard it be called, like, Mother-like.
Yeah, usually they say, like, indie RPG. Or something like that.
Say Mother. We know it's Mother.
I mean, Amari's based off Mother, but it's also based off, like, Yume Nikki and a bunch of other stuff. I think it varies.
I just find it funny when it's, like, very much modeled after Mother, and it's just like, it's an indie game. It's like, bruh. Wait.
But you also, like, think there's not that many of them.
Yeah. Not enough for it to...
There's not enough for it to be, like, oversaturated. Like, there's 5 bajillion COD clones and stuff like that. And all that stuff. And then people are like, ugh, it's another, Undertale game or whatever. And it's like, bro, there's, like, 4. Like, maybe some of the old RPG Maker games, like Ib and stuff. Oh. Are they not?
Huh?
I just made the outside a little brown so it'd fade out to the dark of the thing, but I can make it yellower. Ah!
What are you getting?
Ah! That's her skin. She's yellow now.
She got so high that her eyes became white.
She's dead.
Just too much catnip. He goes, stop it now.
I'm trying to think what's like the most copied game right now. But actually games have a lot of variety right now. Like maybe open world adventure games?
Yeah, I mean we're getting a lot of like indie variants, so it's nice.
Yeah. I don't know, but I also play mostly indie games, so I wouldn't even fucking know. Souls-likes, I would say that. Oh, you're right, thank you. There are a growing amount of Souls-likes.
Yeah.
But I think like we have a lot more variety than we did during like the PlayStation 3, 4, you know, Xbox 360, where everyone was just doing shooters. It was just like all shooters, all multiplayer shooters. For a while, that was like the only thing. It was really annoying. I remember growing up with that. The only thing I had was JRPGs, pretty much, and horror games if you were lucky.
Hmm. So I would agree. Like with the way the indie like rise has been, it's been really nice just to like have, oh, I want to experience this, or I want to try this. Heck, that one that I have wish listed, the one that was like the city builder that you also like get to try and pick a significant other kind of thing.
Yeah, the one I gave you. Yeah, I found that one.
Yeah, like that's super good and it's a lot of fun.
Because I know you liked black and white.
I do.
So I was like, oh, well, this is kind of like black and white.
I would love a black and white remake.
I don't think any, like, even shooters aren't necessarily bad. Like, I love the Fallout games. But I would always prefer we have a wider variety of games than not, even if they're games I don't play myself. That's how I would always prefer any art thing be. I would rather have a wider variety than more of what I liked. Horror games really took a fucking hit, and I think if it wasn't for the yes, it is. Fallout New Vegas is best Vegas. Best Vegas. But I don't think unless like YouTubers had hit it off so big, we wouldn't even like have the horror market we do now.
Viva Best Vegas.
Oh, I got her thing backward. Oh, what was that?
Oh, what?
But did it also turn them all trans?
Good.
There's a game I'm looking forward to, an indie game that's coming out on the 30th. I might just buy it when it comes out. It's called Dredge, where you're basically, it's a fishing simulator along with a sailing simulator. And it's like town building RPG simulator where you're a fisherman who's getting weird ass fish in a in like a eldritch, you know, Mountain of Madness type town. But you're in a boat in the ocean where all that shit is.
Nice.
And you know I love fishing. And I love fish. And I think I could sink a stupid amount of time into that game because I played the demo. And I was like, oh no, this is dangerous. I could get seriously distracted by fish.
You do like fish.
I love fish. They're so cool. I recently played, what was it? How Fish is Made? I showed that to Paul. That one was great. That was hilarious and weird.
That was weird, yeah.
Ah, I love it.
It was fun.
I love weird shit.
It was definitely weird shit.
More weird shit. All the weird shit.
It was weird.
Go get Garfield a driver's license.
Garfield doesn't have a driver's license, he just chooses to drive, and that's everyone else's problem.
That's true. There has been a rash of weird Garfield games too.
Garfield's old enough now to be weird.
How Fish is Made is free and it's on Steam if you want to play it. It only takes like 15 minutes to get to the end. Ooh. I am fish. I might have to look at that because I do like fish. Man, on that Nintendo thing, Golden Sun ain't on it. The Game Boy Advance one they're putting out.
Oh, boo.
Man, what the fuck? Why ain't Golden Sun on it? I love Golden Sun.
You do love Golden Sun.
Arg.
Aw, well, thank you for coming on through.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, first time chatter.
I do these every Saturday and Sunday. These are requests from my Patreon, which my Patreon is linked below. If anyone wants to check it out, if you give me $10 to $20 a month, I give you a request doodle.
Same with Metroid Fusion. Yeah, Metroid Fusion is a ton of fun.
Are we a small streamer?
I mean, yes.
I'm apparently in the top 3% of art streamers on Twitch. I'm not sure if that means the amount of times I stream or the viewers in the art category is just really small, which would be understandable because I imagine most people are on like Picardo.
Yeah.
I have no idea. They didn't explain it to me. They just told me and I was like, what?
Yeah, that was a weird... That was during that Twitch recap thing. It's like,
yeah.
okay. Cool.
Like, what does that mean, Twitch?
Means you're a baller, I guess. It means you're awesome.
Paul, what Game Boy Advance game would you want to play if it was on the thingy?
I actually skipped Game Boy Advance.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Because I didn't have it. I had a Game Boy SP and Color, and then I had a DS.
Paul, do you kill the competition?
I don't karate chop them. I have a squeaky mallet, thank you. I am on brand. It goes like...
There.
And then they stop moving. And then
But I really had no idea what that meant, because it can't be like number of followers or something.
I have no idea.
I have no clue, and they never really explained it. I'm also apparently in like the top 1% of karma earners on Reddit.
Yeah, that was weird.
And I think it's because I just don't get any karma taken from me percentage-wise, because all I post is fan art sometimes to specific, like, fan, Reddits. So, I think that was just statistics were in my favor.
May the odds be ever in your favor. Me.
So, like, to receiving karma to, losing karma, I probably was one of the better ones.
Karma, chameleon. You got karma. That's karma.
I did get gold once from someone else. Like, I barely even use Reddit. Have a good night!
Bye, kiddo. It's sleep time for kiddo. And take a nap.
Have I forced you to watch The Producers yet?
No.
I should.
I only know it through osmosis.
Springtime. I'm not gonna sing that on Twitch.
Yeah, I only really know it from Nerdmosis.
From me.
Yeah. You're the nerd. I'm Moses from you. Moses supposes this knows roses. Moses supposes erroneously. Moses supposes.
We're almost done anyway. We only got one more after this.
Woo!
Watch, and then it takes another hour.
Woo! I don't know what I'm mooing about.
Do you ever?
I'm just happy to be here.
This is such a weird song.
Moses supposes.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. You have to roll the R's, but I can't do that.
Erroneously. Moses supposes.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. I did that bad. Moses, he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes is to be.
Moses supposes. Oh, it's diegetic music, not just two fucking twinks tormenting a psychologist.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Just enjoy the musical. I hate it when people get all anal about that shit. That's so stupid.
I don't know why I find that, like, the funniest thing.
People are so fucking... It's a fucking movie. Shut the fuck up and accept that some things are weird.
They just start dancing with this
You
poor guy.
can accept that superheroes can take down giant villains who monologue their plans to them before they die, because that's what makes the story better. Well, guess what? Singing makes this story better. Shut the fuck up and listen to the tippy-tappy music.
Tippy-tappy.
I'm weirdly pissy about it. I don't understand why. Do you like the song? Good. Shut up. Listen to the song.
But the music...
Why do people in Shakespeare talk to the fucking audience? Because it helps the story. Shut up.
You helped the story.
Why did the person in the horror movie run up to the, you know, bathroom where they'd be clocked in there? Because then you have a story.
Because people are stupid when they're scared.
People are stupid when they're scared.
Plus, it's funny. Everyone's always like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I'm not stupid. And
Oh, I'd just die. I would die immediately. No competition.
What?
I'd be the first death. I'd be the Barbara.
What? All of these joggers just started running by the restaurant for no fucking reason? Guess we better run after them because it might be something bad that we need to flee from.
You have to admit, you wouldn't really think that in real life.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. It was stupid.
Though sometimes, back when I used to commute and there was no one on the road, I used to sometimes think, it's like, what if something horrible has happened and I don't even know about it?
It's just zombies.
Like, I wouldn't even know, because I'm in the car. I don't listen to the radio. I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Like a weirdo.
It's just zombies. It's all zombies.
I like to joke, if there was like a nuclear war or something, I wouldn't even know unless it showed up on Twitter or YouTube.
Hashtag trending end of world question mark.
Dude, that happens all the damn time though now.
Right.
It's like, okay, but I kind of need to know.
Okay,
I don't want to be a dick about this, but I kind of have no idea.
like, okay, but is it actually ending? Is this like a Minecraft video thing is ending?
Someone's like suing someone because someone said they wanted to like hurt them in Minecraft.
Like...
Yeah. When I could listen to a podcast being horribly interrupted by a terrible ad every 30 minutes. Oh my god, I have specific podcasts I like to listen to when I nap because they help me not think about, you know, stuff that would stress me out. And you know that stupid commercial where they're like, Skinny Pop, it's a whole kind of bad kind of night, and they sing? Which is
No, but okay.
you just walk into a fox stand looking at you.
Don't worry about it.
But they go like, it's a whole kind of bag kind of night, because they're trying to make you eat the whole bag because they don't want to go after serving sizes. Like, I think it's a very manipulative commercial to begin with, and I hate it. But they started playing an ad for some of my things where it's like, you're about to sit down and listen to that super creepy murder podcast you like. You better grab the Jiffy Pop. Wait, or the Skinny Pop. What, you don't have any? Well, how can you listen to the thing? And then they'll play that annoying song at full volume after the quiet commercial on a podcast I'm listening to try to sleep.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's like whenever I'm on...
I have specific ones, like, usually they're done by Parcast, and it's like, you know, medical mysteries and shit like that. But, like, I'm listening to try to sleep, and there are podcasts you want to listen to try to sleep. And it's stupid to get the Spotify premium thing, because my podcasts also have stupid ads in them. They have ad reads. So if I got, like, the Spotify premium thing, I would still have to listen to the ad reads in the podcasts. Well, I only listen to podcasts on Spotify, so that's the only thing I would listen to. And they have ad reads in the podcasts.
Yeah, so premium.
So it'd be stupid.
It's like...
I'd be paying to only get rid of half the ads.
It's like on Twitch, like, every time that stupid Croc ad comes on for Crocs, but it's got, like, some chuckle fuck decided to set the volume to max on the commercial, so it just blasts you out of the seat randomly. It's like, oh, cool, thanks.
Because I don't really listen to music besides weed shit on YouTube. He listens to music, so if he wants to get Spotify Premium, he can. But again, like, really wouldn't help me at all.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta give them a present. What should we give them?
A chair.
She has a chair! Chair! They both need chairs. So they can fight. Yeah, I know, that's so stupid. Stretch.
Oh god, there's one that's like, I don't know, it's some Amazon Prime series, and it's like Swarm, I think it is, and the thing is just like the commercials are constant.
Actually, this is a good time to go pee.
Good luck.
Oh, everyone entertain them.
Good luck.
Wait, I think I said that backwards.
But yeah, it's like it's like Swarm or something like that. And so first of all, you hear like the T-Mobile text sound effect, and then like whenever they do something, you have to protect her because she's the queen. And then you hear her music's not even that good, and it's like 8 different disparate sound effects or voice lines for no reason. They don't sound like they're from the same show at all. And then it's like Amazon Prime new show Swarm blah 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 blah, and I'm like, oh my freaking god, who directed this? Like, there's been a lot of that recently where the people doing the commercial or advertisements for something have no idea what's going on in the thing they're advertising for. So it's like a child picked out the segments for the commercial, and it's just complete gibberish nonsense. Yeah, that's why we had that one, the Resident Evil movie wasn't good either, but like that one Resident Evil movie where it had like weird circus music playing or something like that, and it was just like had nothing to do with a horror movie at all. It made it seem like a weird action TV show or something, and the commercial advertisement was completely separate from the feel of the movie, and it really did it no benefits. And they're just, a lot of them are doing stuff like that now, and I don't know why. It's weird. Like, I watch weird stuff in general anyways, because I watch like a lot of cooking stuff. So thankfully I don't get many ads for those or on those, because like it's, history of noodles in Korea. Like, what are they going to advertise? Hi, wife. She has returned.
I have returned. Yeah, go to fuck to sleep.
Samuel L. Jackson, go to fuck to sleep.
Alright, all that's left is Melissa.
Marissa! Who should also hopefully be sleeping. Heckin' better. Meaning?
Ooh.
But either way, good night, Kokoro. Sleep well.
I hit a loud music. Oopsie doopsie. I was like, music's not playing.
Bam! Ah, the music's playing too
Alright,
much.
Melissa's was a private. Ah. It's the language of muscles.
Hey, I got my sauce.
Give me muscles, please. Only got muscles on my bodies. Excuse me.
Kokoro, I think her sleep schedule is wherever the horny takes her. Because I see her get on the Twitter and be like, I found a thing at such and such o'clock, and it's like,
Why are you not asleep right now?
What sucks if I take a nap during the day and then stay up late to draw, my art does better. Like, I make more art, but my mental state drops. Whereas if I have a regular sleep schedule, whoopsie doops.
Oopsie doops. Oh.
My mood is good, but my art drops. So I'm doing a featherless gray figure.
Featureless, babe.
Featureless.
Yeah, like your character here.
I'm gonna do, dude. Yeah. Dude.
Dude. Yeah. Sensation. Request to commerce.
Oh. Yeah, Paul's gotta go sleep too.
I do, because I work in the morning.
Everyone's gonna leave me alone.
I'm gonna leave you unsupervised, wife. How will you handle it?
Cry.
No.
Again, this one should be quick. We'd probably be finishing on time if I started earlier.
Mm-hmm. We're like 10 minutes late, so.
Ha-ba-ba.
Mm-hmm.
Ha-ba-ba-ba.
Ha-ba-ba-ba.
Which side should Melissa be on? This side would show her tits.
It would. Depends. Melissa on the left.
Okay.
Well, then you get to
sides?
show butt and tail.
Ah, true.
Which features will you be highlighting today? It depends on the camera angle.
I'm gonna keep the muscles.
Are you gonna have Buff Lissa?
Buff Lissa.
Buff Lissa.
Buff Lissa.
Is the tail also gonna be flexing?
She should be shaking with her tail. That would have been funny, but I'm not gonna make that big of an artist decision on this.
I mean, if Melissa was a boot, you could ask her.
A boot.
A boot.
If she was a boot,
A boot.
why would she be a piece of footwear?
Well, because then she's not a tiefling.
Turning down temperature.
You're gonna leave me here alone in the cold?
Uh-huh. Your blankie's out there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You gonna leave me here alone in the cold?
Yes.
Rude. Move her head back.
Hey, good dear. I bring you your 1902 edition of the Sears and Roebuck catalog.
Oh yes, thank you. I got two cool things at the bookstore. We have a used bookstore that opened nearby. Last time I went, I actually got a nice pinup catalog from the 50s. It's really cool. So I obviously saved a bunch of pictures from that. But this time, I got a art history book of art in Japan that came with actual projector slides of the art to be shown in there, and it looks super cool. They're all red. And the other one I got was a 1950s or 1940s Sears Roebuck's catalog from that period, and it's just full of a ton of stuff, and I've been flipping through it and looking at all the neat crap that's in there. We found arsenic face paint for that healthy glow. We found an ancient garter that you put your menstrual products in, electric belts, syringes, You can even buy like full ass professional shit. Like you can buy an optometrist kit in there for like $20, and obviously that was a lot more back then, but still, like if you wanted to be an optometrist, you can just be an optometrist, I guess.
And a projector.
Yeah, lots of projector stuff. I want a different something.
It had whole carriages too.
Oh yeah, full carriages. Let's do Undertale.
That's kind of thing that's like Amazon wouldn't be Amazon if Sears had just uploaded their catalog.
Honey, no one can understand you when you have a toothbrush in your face.
What the hell are you thinking about?
Honey!
What?
Chad face.
Sad Luther.
I'm not as good at pulling stories out of my ass as my husband is. Let's see. Oh, I did learn something interesting online a bit ago. BL, Boys Love, which like started real big in Japan. Male ships that are written for and usually for women. Written by and usually for women. Got really big in China because Taiwan and all of Korea have been putting them out like crazy in like manhwas and stuff, which are basically like webtoon manga, super clickbaity. And they got really big in China, especially one that I've actually like seen fan art for that took place in like medieval China and stuff like that, and had a lot of gay baiting, so there was a lot of shipping and stuff like that. And for a while, like, the Chinese government didn't care, but it got so big that they not only outlawed like all BL stuff, but they outlawed like any interpretation of effeminate men in their stuff. And I was listening to this on like a gay history channel about that sort of stuff because I'm really fascinated with like queer history in general. I think it's really interesting. He was talking about how it doesn't actually have to do necessarily with homophobia. Like, according to their religions and stuff and culture over there, being gay is not like a huge ass deal, but not like it is here in the States. However, it relates more to like having gay relations and gay marriage and stuff like that complicates things in a culture where you're supposed to just marry a wife and have a bunch of children. So they were like, well, this is complicating shit, so we're just gonna cut it out. That's actually, Japan doesn't have gay marriage either. And it's been like a huge debate with the actual constitution, whether or not it should be allowed through it. And it's really not all that strange. Like, there's even like terms for it, for having like queer relationships in high school. It's called Class S, which is like a term for, it covers a lot of words in Japanese, but also like sisters. Like, it's especially big with like young women. But it's considered like being gay or liking someone of the same gender is considered something you grow out of once you get out of high school, because then you're supposed to grow up and do the, you know, get a job, get married, have a bunch of kids. So it's not necessarily that they're against gay couples or anything like that, like on a moral level or anything like that, like we hear in the States where it's like, if you're gay, you burn in hell and stuff like that. It's a big moral argument here. Over there, it's more like a semantic argument. It's like, if you're gay and you have, husband, or you are two wives, how are you going to make babies that serve the nation as a whole?
How you take care of the
Yeah.
elders? I will refill your drink for you.
I don't have to.
You still doing art though.
Damn.
And people are gonna give you more drink redeems.
Oh
I'm
god,
sure.
I hope not. But it's considered just like you're supposed to. A lot of Asian countries, and Japan especially, I know more about Japan. That's why I'm narrowing it down to Japan, because I have more of an interest in there, obviously being a giant old-ass weeb.
Mm-hmm.
But, so that's why I'm going to refer to them mostly, because I'm not as familiar with other cultures' stuff. But since it is a very, every piece serves the whole type thing, there's a lot of family guilt, there's a lot of cultural guilt to do things correctly and not cause problems and not necessarily stand out. And that's more of the drive to be straight, marry a woman, and have kids than it is any way to, any way it's, offensive on a moral level. It's just considered something you grow out of, and it's abnormal, and it's weird.
So it's like a chuny, but in the pants. I could see that in China, yeah.
Yeah, again, if you're marrying a woman, you don't make babies and start a family and create a whole new family to serve the nation. So it's bad.
In fact, you've effectively taken out two.
Yeah, you've taken out two women men could have married and made babies with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a factor they don't want to have to deal with. It doesn't help the country as a whole in their eyes. It doesn't, make more people for the workforce. It doesn't...
I wonder about Korea, since, like you said, they're like...
Oh, Korea doesn't give a fuck. Korea puts out so much BL, they do not give a fuck. If you go on any, manga pirating site and do manhwa, which is, the Korean equivalent, oh my god, it's all BL and, porn with chicks. That's about it. Not even shipping with male and female, but just bitches getting rammed and shit. It is crazy, and it's all clickbaity as hell too. It's they did a speed run of crap manga. There are some good ones. It's not they're in a bit of a growing stage right now, I feel like. But those Japan's not doing that great either with all the light novel adaptations, so I can't even say anything.
Yeah, the light novels are getting a little wonk.
Internet!
Chibi Valorant,
Did you not
welcome
have
back.
internet? Chibi, I got your thing. It's up here. This one's yours. Yours was the first. And we are now on the last.
He lives. Ah,
What were you doing, Chibi? Did you die, though?
Terry was saying you had PC problems. We just assumed something had bricked.
It was me. I am a brick.
We had PC problems for a little bit because my computer was being a horse butt, but it turns out that's just a Windows problem, and the fix was just a $20 thingy that I plugged in, and it was done.
I don't even know how to play Solitaire.
I think it's still on Windows.
I don't know how to play the game itself.
Ah!
That's what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I could just play Solitaire anywhere.
Oh, well, you start with ace and you make the numbers go to
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Beautiful, manly Melissa.
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 The Crimson Chin, as she's known. E.
Oh, I'm sorry. China don't like gay people because they know make babies to serve country.
And if lesbian, that's two families what not make baby.
Well, if it's gay, that's two men not make baby too.
Yes, but there's a lot of excess men.
There are.
Because of that whole, because of the whole can only be handed down through men, everybody wanted to have a male baby, which led to a real problem of where the ladies at.
A lot of guys say they want a patriarchal system, or they want polygamy and stuff like that, where the man has a bunch of wives, but it's actually incredibly detrimental towards men.
Yeah.
Because basically the guy who has all the money gets all the wives, and then all the children that are born are more or less the rich guy's kids, so all the boys are the siblings of the girls, and they basically have to leave the town like a lion leaves the pride to find another woman somewhere else. Patriarchal systems like that are actively damaging to cultures. The same when you like pass it down to boys, you end up naturally just getting more boys in a family, and then you don't have enough women. It's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with China's people. There's stuff wrong with China's government. Just like there's stuff wrong with America's government. And there's not necessarily things wrong with America's people, except Florida. But as someone who lives here, they can be really fucking annoying. I'm really fucking annoying.
There was actually a weird, like... So, this
But
is
of
gonna
course,
be...
I don't live in either place, so I can't make 100% assumptions anyway, but I believe there are good people no matter where you go. Governments, however, can be total shit.
There was actually, so this was in middle school, and there was a textbook, and it was describing, like, the different states of the country.
Yeah.
And, it was always, like, a little, like, snippet for each state.
Yeah.
And Florida, all it said was, Florida is where old people go to retire. It basically, like, called it the death state. And then, like...
People dying to get in there.
And then Mom was like, what the heck is that? And then, like... So it turns out, statistically, that was accurate.
Yes.
Like, the majority... It is the place where a lot of old people, especially white people, go to retire. Which says a lot about, like, its voting demographic.
Yes.
And it's like, oh...
There's a reason the libraries have literally no books right now because of the bullshit that's going on.
Yeah. So it's, you can have disproportionate weirdness happen if you have enough stupid people in the same thing. And that's just sad. Because it, like, obviously that doesn't reflect everybody.
Yeah.
And also, likewise, not everybody is on meth or farming gators, but that's the things you see out of Florida.
I think the only thing our government reflects is the views of the people who have money.
Yeah.
And how they think they can control people who don't. That's
Yep.
about it.
Don't
I don't
worry.
think it's anything deeper or more advanced than that.
It's not.
No.
And it's just, don't worry about X, worry about Y. And it's like, I can worry about
Don't worry about the
both.
fact that no one has money. Worry about the fact that there are trans people at all.
Someone wants to go poop.
Your
in the
child
bathroom.
might be trans one day. Obviously, if they don't know what trans is, they won't be trans.
Yeah, if we just don't say
They'll
that
just
word.
hate themselves and not know what's wrong with them. Or at least be highly confused.
I mean, statistically, that's going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
But
Well, it shouldn't.
it shouldn't.
Like, there used to be a high gay suicide rate, but when things got a little more accepted, it really dropped, which was nice. I want that for the trans people, too.
It's amazing. how-
Surprisingly, when you live in a place that acts like they fucking hate your existence, you're not very happy all the time.
active, hate groups and things like that
Yeah.
do tend to make you a little less, comfortable with existing.
But that used to be their same argument for being gay. It's like, gay people kill themselves a lot. It's like, yeah, because you make the wrong fucking shit for them. You can't
Yeah.
live like that forever.
Why are these people suddenly trying to leave when we're beating them daily?
Yeah. Don't be gay, you'll want to kill yourself. It's like, bro, I don't have a choice and you're just making shit worse for me.
Anyways, I'm going to steal a smoochie and head
Yeah.
to bed.
I'm almost done.
I love you all.
I love you too, sweetie pie. You have a good
Goodbye,
night.
chat. Entertain my wife while I'm gone. Tell her
No,
puns.
everyone's going to sleep.
Tell her puns. I'm not here to give them.
I don't like puns.
Too late.
Puns are the lowest form of comedy.
No, that's physical comedy.
No, physical comedy's great.
Yes, but it's considered the lowest form of humor.
Nah, it's not. It's puns.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Cream's off to cheese himself.
Dude, that sounds like a sex act.
It does, kind of.
I'm just gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna litter box first, but then I'm going to bed.
I want to put muscles on the tail, but I feel like that would look weird.
Make it look like it's a bicep.
Yes! See, honey, I need you in here to inspire me.
Yes, because I tell you terrible things and sometimes they make you laugh.
There, it looks like a bicep.
Sensation.
It is cursed.
Me? I mean, I'm a puppet.
I wish I could draw more stuff that looked cursed. I feel like I'm still too boring.
I mean, listen to things that I say. I'm coming for another kiss.
Just go to fuck to sleep, Paul.
No, kissy.
Now, go sleep.
Yay! Victory! Also, I still have to go potty. I heard you say something looked cursed, and I immediately came over to help.
It's supposed to look cursed, though.
Yes, I want to make it more cursed.
No.
I'm evil.
I actually have it, but I haven't updated yet. Have a good night. Everybody's going. I'm gonna be all alone. I keep forgetting because my default thing when I wake up is to come on and turn on clip and start working. Just like half asleep, like, I'm gonna draw things. I do not. I've always only had Pro. I know EX has more stuff, so if you're looking to get more stuff, you can look at their list of stuff. I always choose the cheaper option, I'm sorry, Chibi. I'm a cheap bitch. 3 Steam games I wanted went on super sales during this last sale, and I still didn't get them because they're still over 10 bucks. That's how cheap I am. I did get the update, but I don't know if I want to. I'm kind of good with what I'm using right now, because I don't do much. I think it has more to do with like 3D and animation and stuff like that, none of which I really do, honestly. I just like 2D. Be so tempted to give her like a teeny tiny hat. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I would just look at the stats and see what works for you. I've had people who are still using super old Photoshops and stuff just because they vibe with that. Art is interesting because it doesn't matter what you use. Just nicer programs, if you can get used to them, just make it easier or faster to do what you want to do. It doesn't actually matter. Because like an artist can work in fucking Paint and do an amazing job. It really just depends on the artist. So I always tell people not to obsess too much about the programs they use. It's just like whatever's most comfortable for you. You can't, I don't know if I'd be help, but I'll check it up after the stream's over. Oh no, what happened? What happened? No, Kitty, what's wrong? Did Kid die? I'll be sad. I'll cry. Don't tell me these things. I will cry. And then we'll all be embarrassed. Shut the fuck up, Paul, and go to sleep. Paul, you already got kisses. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Cat has cone shame.
Good.
I do lurk sometimes.
Go to sleep.
One kiss.
I can't do this muscly ass hand. I'm not good at drawing muscly hands. Go the fuck away and go to sleep.
I'm giving you a muscly hand to look at.
I don't want to look at your muscly hands. I want you to look at you asleep in bed.
Well, that's not getting me kisses now, is it? Kissy.
Go to sleep.
Also, I sent you a thing, by the way.
I don't care.
Well, too bad. Here it is.
Ew.
That was an official advertisement from this company.
That's nasty. Good.
What did your cat eat? I just got a message.
Who's eating plastic?
Paws under the door. Hey. So.
Oh, baby got cone of shame.
Debond. Oh yeah, there I see the little shavelet where they do the IV.
Aw. Imagine getting shaved for your IV.
I mean, they would if they had to put the IV in the top of my arm. They would.
That's a good point. You're furry as fuck.
Yeah. Somehow, yeah. Cones of shame are dependent on the cat because some cats are liquid, and they will get. Good luck.
Kitty diaper.
Good luck. I hope they gave you kitty diapers with a tail hole. Good luck.
I didn't know they made kitty diapers.
Yeah, if there's an incident.
Too cute.
Usually,
I have seen dog diapers.
Usually you would use kitty diapers for either incontinent cats, baby cats, or lady cats if you haven't got them neutered.
Why don't you got your kitty neutered?
Some people don't, like especially if they're breeding cat or things like that. Or some people just, like, the cat's not old enough for it yet.
Ah.
So, like, you know, some people do. And now for idiot males. See, Pixel, you say that, but, like, so I've fostered cats, right? And we fostered 26 cats. They were all from basically the same line because my grandma had these feral calicos that we just couldn't fucking catch. And they kept having litters, so we would just scoop up the litter, have them spayed or neutered, and then adopt them out. Well, one of the ones that we got, we went and got her spayed, and she reacted funky to the tranquilizers they give them before they do the stuff. Which happens very rarely, but some types of cats do have that problem, where instead of being knocked the fuck out, they are, like, just speedballing it for the rest of the night, and she was. So we were told, like, you know, you need to keep her contained. She's got a lot of sutures inside of her because, you know, she just got spayed. So she managed to just rambunctious all over the place, tore her stitches. We had to take her back into the vet for an emergency thing to get resutured like the little moron she was. And then she had to be in a cage for a month because she had to let her insides heal back into place because she reacted the opposite way to tranquilizers, which from then on, because we went to the same vet forever, the vet knew not to give her those types because no one wants the cat to just be tweaking the entire time.
Yeah, they do. I want it.
It was funny. So we got to find out that she really liked to watch Pirates of the Caribbean because that was one of the few things that she would just sit there and stare at the screen the whole time. But yeah, that poor little moron is in the bathroom with a cone and a onesie.
Punishment.
Yeah, they'll do that. Some of them react the opposite way to tranquilizers. It's not very common, but it does happen. And then the vet has to make sure to not give them those ones anymore. And they usually do something stupid when it happens. Yeah. The joy of owning pets. God. A fun day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Pixel. You rolled low today, but you still have your cat, and that's the important thing. Give it lots of pets. And on that note, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
For like the third time.
You can't yell at me. I went to the litter box.
I can yell at you all you want.
I'm a good husband. I'm cute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know that feel.
You can't yell at me. I'm cute.
Sensory overload fucking sucks. I hate it. I just cry. I had a panic attack once and came home from work and cried in the parking lot in a car, and the nice neighbor lady came up and was trying to knock on the door, and I was just like, no, I literally can't talk to anybody. Hee hee hee. Good. Should always be a happy gremlin. Muscle tail. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start working on it again tomorrow because I made a rule I do not work on commissions on the weekends now, so I will actually have time to draw what I want, but this weekend was busy anyway, so I didn't even get to it. Though I did get to get the VTuber designs out for vote, so that should be fun. That'll probably take a really long time. When I wasn't making that much, I worked on the weekends, but now I'm making enough to actually get by, like enough to even like have some savings. So I'm trying to take my speed down a notch because there's not as much need to start up new commissions as quickly. And then I can give everyone's piece a little more work too, which is always nice, and everything turns out nicer. But I'm not trying something in 30 minutes on a stream. Oh no, what's wrong, TV man? I know, right? This one doesn't get me as bad as the duet from Amori. That one really gets me. The wound is fresh. This is a pretty good remix of it too. All right. Did you pay this month? If you have it on auto pay, you can. Check like your billing statement on there. If you're not on like the Discord or something. Because I know the Discord got reset recently, and I have to reset everyone's titles because Patreon did it dumb. But if you look at your billing statement, that should be, it should tell you whether or not you paid this month. And if it's on Discord, if you give me your Patreon name and I can check, you can DM it to me on Discord, I can check after the stream. They'll probably take a little break first because I'm a little tired. Some people haven't gotten back to me on the Patreon names. I'll make another announcement, but I guess if it's before the end of the month, I'm probably gonna have to kick some people from the Discord server if they're not updated to their roles. Yeah, it didn't happen to everyone. It was really weird. I know some people I did have to manually up their roles, so those stuck. But, like, everyone who didn't have that more or less got reset. It was weird. And really annoying. I did that on the wrong layer. Discord said they were gonna have, not Discord, Patreon said they were gonna have some weird update, and I think it just fucked everyone over. Ugh, thanks Patreon. It's not like people need that money. Damn. Yeah, but if you couldn't get access to the Patreon itself, like on Patreon, he wouldn't be able to do the voting and stuff and look at the pieces, so I can see why he'd be a little upset. Or she. I don't actually know your gender. My sister has a dog named Pixel, and that's a boy, so I immediately went to he. I don't remember anybody's gender. I remember anybody. I don't know who I am. She. There we go. You are not my sister's dog. Yeah. But I'm in the South. I'm used to, like, lots of everything being called he, him. So I will just work to better that. I want to be an it. I wish that was an option. That sounds so much more fun. I always like to argue this would all be easier if we just got rid of everything. No one gets a gender. It's my turn with the gender. I want to be an it. I think that fits my personality way better. I want to be an eldritch monstrosity that cannot be defined. Do 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 do. It is, and now it's got muscles. Muscle tail. That's true. My pronouns are Her Majesty. No, I want to be it. I want to be my lord. But like in an eldritch monstrosity way. Not like a king queen way. I want everyone to fear me. I'm adorable. I will like whatever anyone draws for me. Because it's fun. No, because tomorrow's Monday. I believe. Oh yeah, if you want me to like stream something you have questions about, like how I do something, feel free. I'm totally cool with that. And sorry, it might take me a bit to respond to your thing, because after I stream, I like to take a break and like de-stress, because streaming is actually a little stressful for me. So if I fall asleep during that de-stress time, I am very sorry. I'm getting better. I used to not be able to go even this far. Oh boy. I work all day because I do arts. But it's also fun, so I don't care. Everyone gets a day off. Let's all go, like, raid someplace, and like the zoo, and steal all the animals. There we go. I think that works. Ah! Too close. Alright. Gotta give one more thing to Gay Baby Jail. It was all the way over here in the corner being tired and tiny. Let's give him confetti. Yay! Stars. Alright. Let's organize everybody. Everyone's so close. I don't know why Chibi's was so small. Oop. Be a little bit bigger. There we go. Five. Which is of course tied to one of my emotes. Alright, that's all for tonight. Thank y'all for coming. Sorry we missed yesterday and tonight was a little late. But we'll see you again at 6 next weekend. Y'all have a good night.